Hey, where's Harper?
He's dead. Didn't you hear?
Yeah,
Harper?
he's actually growing a fanatical legion on the planet of Arrakis right now. So
Oh,
yeah, a war in his name.
I haven't seen Dune 2 yet, but you did, and you can
It
confirm
is
that
about
he's in it.
Harper.
Oh
Yes,
my God.
Josh Muad'Dib Harper.
I mean,
Oh wow.
as someone who's been to Australia, I can confirm that Arrakis looks exactly like Australia.
There's a bunch of sands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just a
he's taking too much
desert.
spice. He's turning into a big worm guy. So
Yeah.
you gotta give him some space.
There's giant worm sand, and that's really about it.
There's big
Yeah,
Occasionally.
popcorn buckets
you know
and
th-
stuff like that.
this is the first time in maybe since episode 1 that I was the first one onto the call. So
Since
like I
episode
was I
one.
was I was so excited. I was like, yes, this is the podcast. Yes, this is where we're all
Yeah, I
four
was
of
the
us are
last one.
together.
Aren't
And
you
then
leaving
Harper
early?
says, "Sorry guys, I can't.
It's
It's
8
8 a.m."
a.m. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're recording kind of early. You
How
can see
about
the
you be
sun behind me. You can never
us
see the
blue
sun.
collar folk who got to work 70 hours a week and can't even wash our hands? We don't know anything about sleeping until 8 a.m.
This guy's
Exactly.
just, he's snoozing. He's like, oh, I
Harper's
was
just
up till
soft, okay?
1:30.
He's soft. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it. He's soft.
He is.
So
He probably has soft hands,
he's
like I
he's just
imagine.
like he's just like, ooh, I lost weight. I can be an asshole now. Yeah, yeah. I remember when you were fat, bitch.
Were
Yeah,
those the
bitch.
days or were those the bad days?
I thought I would look back at those as the bad days, but I guess I have to look back at those as the good
The
days
good
because
old,
Fat
good
Harper
old
was
days.
here no matter what.
That's
It's
true.
true.
Fat Harper didn't sleep in. This guy
True.
does. We told him, hey,
Son of a
6
bitch.
a.m. is when we start the podcast. I don't care about time zones. 6 a.m.
It's
Yeah,
it's
6 a.m.
all because
everywhere.
I just had to fat shame him. That's what just it started it.
You just have to him specifically. Yeah, okay, okay. He's the only one out here that though he might join. I tempted him because
He's not
I
gonna join.
watched Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live for him to talk about this week because it's a comic book show, and I guess he's not here, so I don't know what to say about it
Tough.
besides it's good.
Tough.
Damn.
Did you guys
Um,
watch it?
No.
Okay.
I saw like a teaser for it when I saw Dune.
the last time I watched Walking
Oh,
Dead
weird.
is when
Yeah.
T Dog died. How long ago was that? Are we talking now? I
Uh,
think I was in I
that was
believe I was in
like
middle school when that happened.
that was in like the 90s or something. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched The Walking Dead.
You don't think? How do you know? It's yes or
I
no.
think I mean, but like I've watched maybe the first episode ever. But like
Okay.
when like everyone was watching it at that period, I wasn't watching it then. I remember being like aware of the fact that's like I knew that Negan kills Glenn in the comics.
Yeah.
So I was like telling people like, oh, you might want to watch out for Glenn when Negan. I'm like, I didn't even read the book. I was like 15 and I was like nudging
Wow.
people.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
I was an
awful. I
asshole.
hate that.
Yeah, exactly. I was like you. I was like you now, but I was
Yeah, no,
15.
you were like me last year. I've changed.
Yeah,
I'm a new
sorry,
my
sorry.
person. Yeah.
Character evolution. You've really grown.
I stopped watching the show when Rick left, so now that there's a show about where Rick went, I'm
Is there
interested.
yeah? Was there any point of continuing The Walking Dead without Rick?
I don't.
Mm.
Well, I stopped
It,
personally, so I don't
I
But
mean,
know.
there's
also, don't
that,
people say it was amazing? Don't people say like the later seasons get really good? I don't know. This is just I've heard this from Harper. If only he was
don't know.
here.
if only
we
if
could
only
ask
we
him
had
these
Harper to
questions.
confirm all this stuff, he would be
Well,
talking like an hour about this.
my knowledge to Walking Dead shows was like there's Walking Dead and there's Fear the Walking Dead, and that's it. And then I looked it up, and there's like the world before Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon Walking Dead, Dead City Walking.
Wait,
Like
the
there's
world before Walking, just like a
Is it just
normal
normal?
world,
No.
there's so
like a
many
sitcom.
Walking Dead spin-offs. I had no idea. It's just like The Office.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Seinfeld.
world before
It's
The
any show
Walking
set
Dead.
in Atlanta is just like,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
Real
What
Housewives of Atlanta is the prequel.
Atlanta.
The
Yeah,
show
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh, and the show
Yeah.
Atlanta, yeah.
That's The Walking Dead. The world. Is it called that? The Walking
I bet it's not called
Dead.
that.
Just yeah.
I
But
looked it up. And
what would that even be about?
World Beyond. That's what it's called.
Okay, yes, exactly. Of course,
different.
it wasn't world before.
I don't know. There's Tales of the
When are
Walking
they-
Dead as well.
It's just
Tales
imagine it was
and
just
The
like
Walking Dead.
imagine it was just a cop show about Rick and Shane. They're just like fucking
I guess they could
local
make that.
cops. Honestly, I'd watch it.
Did you
Yeah.
say Tales and The Walking Dead?
There's one called
Tales from Sonic.
Tales reference?
Tales of the Walking Dead.
Tales in The Walking Dead. That's awesome.
Flying around with it.
But yeah, Walking Dead, Dead City, Daryl Dixon. But anyways, the one who lives is the one I'm interested in because it's only 8 episodes, and it's just about Rick.
It's limited series. It's Rick and Michonne,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, and
He
it's
lost
just
his
where he
hand.
went.
Spoilers?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
That's not a spoiler, is it? It happens real early.
It happens within the first like 30 seconds. So I'll just say that. Like it happens immediately. And Edgar Lincoln did interviews where he's like, he was the one who wanted that to happen. That was his choice.
Well, because it's pretty long overdue.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
So-
planning to watch all of this, Hunter?
Yeah, I mean it's one episode a week, and yeah, I really liked episode 1. It was
I think
awesome.
that's how TV shows work. Yeah.
I know, but like I don't like The Walking Dead. It's the thing. But I watched
So there's
this.
2 episodes this week. There's none next week. There's 3 the next week.
I mean, like it's not like a Stranger Thing situation where
They all
every
dropped it
episode's
at
out.
once.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I liked it, and I was interested. And it's about turns out there's a city in the United States that never went under. It's been like, well, not necessarily never went under. It's been like a regular city. There's air conditioning. There's electricity. But if you're in the city, you can't leave because they don't want people to come to them.
Makes
They
sense.
don't
And
want
so
word
what?
out.
The Rick is going there, or Rick's
Rick,
there, or
Rick is there, and he's trying to get out, but they're not letting him leave
Oh,
because he's
But
like,
pretty-
my
but pretty-
wife's out, my family's out there. I gotta get back.
Isn't his wife dead? Oh, is his wife Michonne?
Michonne, yeah.
Oh, I see.
He's like, I gotta get back, and they're just like, but you can't leave the city. And it says like he's tried to escape 4 times. So I'll say like this is a moment that happens within the first 2 minutes, but his job there is he takes out walkers that are near the city, but he's kind of has a harness on. He's like chained from his wrist, so he can't go that far. He can't leave the city that far, but he gets far enough, and then he cuts his hand off and starts running to get away. But they just tase
Oh.
him, and then so it's for
Aw.
nothing.
Rick.
He's like, well,
I mean that's like the end of the Walking Dead comics is when they get to like the last like town. It's like a normal. I think it was like supposed to be somewhere in like Ohio or something, which is weird that anything normal would be in Ohio. But it's like a completely like normal civilization. They have like thousands of acres or whatever, and like it's all normal in there. Like they have restaurants and like businesses and
yeah, they have
Yeah.
money here, and like it's like nothing happened except
Right.
you can't leave.
right.
So Rick is
Cool.
just trying,
And of
to
course,
leave.
Rick has to cause havoc wherever he goes.
Yeah, and they're just like, well, if you
Based, yeah.
leave and you
Yeah.
find your old group, you're just gonna tell them they're gonna come, and then we're like, we don't have enough resources and all that. But Rick's like, I just want to go back to my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to come back. I just
Yeah.
want to leave.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. It's really good. So I made me nostalgic because Walking Dead started in like the 1800s or something. So
Yeah. Are you
Like,
are you
looking
sad that
back.
we're not getting the Rick Grimes trilogy of movies?
yeah, this is replacing that.
Yeah, that
That
was
was so
weird when that was
insane.
going to happen, right? That
Yeah.
was
I don't
I
know.
just remember hearing about that. I remember even hearing about that when they announced it, just being like, I don't know about that.
I always never know. Like you're making a movie
Oh.
after several seasons of the TV show, so you got to rely on people that watch the show to watch this movie.
Yeah.
It's like how there's the Breaking
It
Bad
doesn't
movie.
work though. I feel like they
Yeah.
don't like that doesn't ever translate.
Yeah, like I'm a little nervous for the Community movie that's coming out soon.
Yeah, like I've never seen Community, and there's no reason I'm gonna go. Oh well, I'll start with the movie.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. So it's interesting that was ever an idea. This is a lot better because it's like, hey, this is one season. It's only gonna be one.
I guess it was
season.
mainstream enough. The
It
Walking
was,
Dead.
but it also is like famously known for not being as good as it went on.
Yeah, but
Like
it's also super lore heavy and whatnot.
someone
every
that's seen The
episode
Walking
matters.
Dead, there's a very low chance they finished The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
So like I stopped
up to
at
the point where
season
Rick
8 or
left.
something. Yeah, exactly. Because it's like 11 seasons or something
what
like
do you
that.
even
12
call it? The
seasons.
Walking Dead, Rick Grimes. That's not. Really
That's
a
what the
cool
movie was going to
title.
be called.
But what's part 2? The Walking Dead, Rick Grimes part 2.
Yeah, Age of Ultron maybe.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Dawn of
I mean, this is
Justice.
just called The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live. So
Yeah. What is the world beyond? Is that like different countries and stuff?
maybe I know the Daryl Dixon one is about Paris.
Oh,
as
that's
far as I
interesting.
know.
What
Which
is up with the
apparently it's good.
what is that Rick Grimes comic book where he like travels through space and stuff? What is that?
oh
Are they gonna do that show? Rick Grimes is 2000, 3000, something like that?
yeah, 3,000. But isn't that like a crazy what if
It's like
type thing?
non-canon, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've heard
I
about
mean, how
that.
could
Are
it
they gonna
be?
do that
Yeah.
show?
What? No.
What if
why?
they did this and this is the one where the aliens finally show up, like they were supposed to, or whatever?
And the alien is Sonic the Hedgehog. It's
Oh,
Morbius.
Mobius.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Morbius.
right.
Sonic Walking
Man,
Dead. There we go. Finally.
We haven't talked about Sonic lore in like
Is today a lore episode? Because I'm kind of
won't-
hoping it is.
yeah. want to talk more about it. Like I've been
No Harper means no
Should've
rules,
grabbed
right?
Tails.
Like,
Yeah.
I just
we
realized,
all know, like when Harper's not on an episode, it's going to be an actual good episode. Like people actually want to listen.
also just realized you could see on my bed post the Rorschach mask.
I was about to
just
say
had
it does look like Rorschach.
I looked over and I was like, oh.
It turns Tyler walking through the streets of Times Square after release.
I found it. I
Journal.
think I dressed as Rorschach one year for Halloween when I was in high school.
Yo,
And I found
Atom
the mask
Smasher?
the other day.
Tyler's Journal, March 4th,
Yeah.
2024. Today
That's
I
what
learned
I'm
about
saying.
Sonic lore.
I don't know. Was that you or was that the mask?
Oh, ooh.
Can't even tell.
We'll here. You know what, JD? I know you might have to leave a little bit early. Let
That's
me
true.
know like 10 minutes beforehand,
Yeah,
or 15 minutes before.
we got
Give
like
me,
a solid like
warning.
hour till I gotta leave. So
Okay, give me a warning though, and then I
Yeah,
could do a
yeah.
little bit of Sonic lore because I'll end with that. We will get into actual comic book news because I
Yeah.
wrote down. I was telling Tyler beforehand. Every single like rumor this week, I just put down as news just for like discussion topics. But there's
Fun.
also real news. So we'll start with like a real one. Like Superman Legacy is now just called Superman instead of Legacy.
Yay.
good call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a bad title.
Superman.
Are we gonna drop the Batman one too, where it was like, what is it, Batman the Brave and the Bold?
Brave and
No,
the
I
Bold.
think that's just
You
gonna be
think
called
that's gonna
Brave
get
and the
dropped as
Bold.
well?
Well, here's the thing. I think Superman. There's actually no movie that's technically just called Superman. Like
'Cause the original
Superman is
Superman the
called
movie.
Superman the movie.
Yeah,
This is going to be the first movie that's technically just
Oh
called
yeah,
Superman.
you're right.
yeah.
So-
Superman 2, Superman Returns, Man
Yeah.
of Steel.
I think
So
it's
this
good
is the
that they
first,
don't call.
and I
it
think
the
that's
same thing.
kind of cool. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just Superman. Like, oh yeah, obviously. I don't know why it's all. No, I wonder. I was thinking about this because like he's very meticulous with how he puts information out sometimes. And when he wrote Superman, it's just all in caps. And I'm like, the whole movie's not gonna. It's not just gonna be called Superman! Exclamation point, right? Like all in caps.
Oh, like
But-
Shazam.
yeah, like Shazam. But I mean, I guess it could be. It doesn't really matter. I don't know.
Shazam's official title has an exclamation point at the
Superman, but it's not Superman Legacy. It's Superman, like it's all caps.
Yeah,
I think
I don't
that's
know.
fine. It's probably just
Yeah.
like for poster sake and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the
But-
logo though.
Yeah, we got the logo. It's Kingdom Come, but with a yellow outline around it.
So-
And
Yeah.
yellow
So
instead of
what-
black.
Tyler as a big Kingdom Come guy. What do you think? Like,
I
do you
I
do you
think-
like
I
them
think
using
it's
it as like a main, logo?
well, yeah, I don't. I think people that were crazy were like. But people were mad about the idea that it's like, oh, they're using the Kingdom Come logo, but they're not even going to be doing the same story. It's like, and then there's people that think they're going to be doing a reverse Kingdom Come, where it's like Superman's origin is that there's all these morally gray heroes out there, and then he rises up as like the beacon of hope and like establishes himself like that. And I think that's kind of cool. But
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with Kingdom Come or any of those themes. I think it's just a cool looking logo.
Mhm.
I genuinely think that's what it comes down to. Like, I think that the yellow works really well. I think it's also super alien. I wonder if it changes at some point. Maybe this is the alien one and he gets like a Ma Kent one, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I like it. I think it's really cool.
It
I
does look
love the
cool.
yellow outline. I think it looks awesome.
I'll have to see the
Yeah.
whole suit, but right now I like it. But
Yeah, Trunks, no Trunks. What do you think? What do you think?
It-
what do you?
I
Not what
think
do you
Trunks.
want? What do you
It's-
think he's gonna do?
It's gonna have Trunks 100%.
I think
It
it's
is,
gonna have
yeah.
Trunks. Oh,
I don't
my God,
want
I'm
it
so
'cause,
excited.
I'm a no Trunks guy, but it's gonna have
Which is
it.
crazy. Which is insane to me.
I think the no Trunks look Rebirth, that like Rebirth
Yeah, with the gold
when it
belt.
switched to the red
What,
boots.
Reborn?
Not the one
Nah.
with the blue boots, because I didn't like the one with the blue
yeah,
boots.
that's Rebirth.
I
With
prefer
the red
the blue
boots?
boots to that red boots one, honestly.
What? It
I
looks
know.
like footy pajamas at that point.
Yeah,
But
he's
this
like
is
in
the
a
thing. If you're
onesie.
gonna get rid of the underwear, then just get rid of everything. I don't care. Because I
Get
think
rid
the
of
underwear, like,
everything.
but like I'm saying, they got rid of the underwear.
Good
and they got
grief,
rid of
he's
the boots.
naked.
But like, I just think it's the iconic look. Like, I don't get people going like, oh, it's outdated. I'm like, maybe it's outdated or whatever, but like, it's just how he looks. Like, he's never not
I
gonna.
mean, he's
look
also
like
he's
that
also a
ever.
newspaper journalist. Like, there's a lot of things that are
Yeah.
outdated, but
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like this is just how Superman looks. This is how he's looked for 100 years. Like, it's just not gonna change. I don't know.
yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
think-
I think the suit looks very sleek without the it's not that I hate the red underwear. I just prefer without.
I mean, there's
I
a
love it.
reason it's there. It breaks up the suit, and it was also, I believe, inspired by like bodybuilders and wrestlers.
Sometimes in
circus
live action
strongmen.
though, it looks really dorky. Like
Well, yeah.
Brandon Routh in the Superman
Look terrible.
Returns
That's
suit, like,
also
that shit looks
just a
fucking
terrible
awful.
costume. That is
It
just
was
a
so
bad costume,
low on.
though.
Like,
Yeah.
it was.
Superman logo's like
uh,
tiny on it. Like I don't know.
the Superman
And it's got
and
like
Lois.
little implanted Superman logos in the logo, like little
Yeah.
tiny
Oh,
decal
yeah.
logo. Yeah, horrible. What the worst suit?
Superman and
Yeah, the
Lois
worst live action
flashback
suit.
one looks great with the trunks, where he's just like putting
Yeah.
the car
Oh yeah,
down.
the like original. What is it? Like the Max Fleischer kind
Thanks,
of the
my
black
mom made
logo
it for
one.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that one. That one is awesome. I
And we
would have
only have
liked
it
a
one
black
scene,
logo.
but yeah.
Black logo's cool, but with the Kingdom Come logo and the black, it would have just been the Kingdom Come logo.
Kingdom
So it's
Come,
like,
At least your separation.
That the Kingdom
Oh.
Come Brandon Rouse suit looks great.
it
From
does. But
CW.
Brendan Ross also like older and he's grown into it. So
Yeah,
It's so funny how you guys are kind of like polar opposites on the comic spectrum. Like, Tyler's like Kingdom Come is the greatest book, like he could write like a
Yeah,
novel about
I think
it.
I
and
have the
Hu-
issues,
Hunter's,
like, right
Hunter's
over
review
here.
was that was pretty cool.
pretty good.
It's pretty cool. That's it. I don't, it was good.
She's like, I'm gonna do that thing where I like bring up like the exact relevant thing to the conversation. Oh no, Doomsday Clock. That's not what I meant to grab.
Whoa, there are no
There
actions.
we go.
There are no
There we
actions.
go.
Whoa, I didn't mean to grab that. So
what
are
is
you
that?
guys
You got
think
the-
of-
you
got the old trade.
Bro, you set
No,
up
this is not the
Rorschach
trade. These are I have the
before, like-
issues.
Oh, the
This is
issue.
issue
Wow.
1.
Whoa.
Bro's a fan.
Yeah, man. I have Kingdom Come. I just have it.
You have what?
Hey, yo. No, but best book. No, is it the best DC book ever? Maybe.
I literally bought myself a new copy so
No,
I
it's
can
not.
mail Hunter my old copy.
Oh
I got,
yeah,
like,
you
the
did
new-
give me your old
Yeah, because they made like a new trade that has like the original script in there. Like,
Oh,
Dude,
that's
this was
cool.
$5 in the 90s. That's crazy.
oh, yeah, it has like the original scripting, which I think is awesome. And it's got like character designs and shit inside.
Yeah.
So that's why I mailed
That is
Hunter my
cool.
old one
Yeah.
because I wanted him to read it that bad.
Yeah, and it was.
it's-
I mean, I like it. It's good.
There we go.
I mean, my
It's very good. It's excellent.
I'm more
It's
used to
Mark
the past.
Did we do a book
Wade's
club on that or no?
best book? No. Is it Mark Wade's best book?
Best finished book, sure.
It's better than World's Finest. Like World's Finest is very good, but this is literature, dude.
World's
Finest also benefits because of Kingdom Come.
Yeah,
Yeah, in like
yeah,
many ways.
literally return to
literally.
Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
So
I mean, obviously, like I'm a Wade Flash, fanatic, so it's hard for me to be like, oh, well, obviously that's my favorite comic of all time. But I mean, it is like his best work outside of Flash for me. Yeah,
I think it's the best like DC universe story.
Mhm.
I mean, no, because the New Frontier is ridiculous, obviously, but
Mm.
I don't know. It's either that, it's those two, and those are kind of opposites. I mean, at least in the timeline wise, but like, I just think Kingdom Come is probably the best version of like, it might be the best Superman story that is about the DC universe. Like in terms of what Superman means to the DC universe, I think it might be the best.
The best Superman story that doesn't have Superman in the title.
Yeah. Yes. It actually. Yes, it is. That we can say.
Yeah.
That we can put our finger down on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I guess World's Finest
What?
is called Batman Superman World's Finest. So
But World's Finest also is the best Superman story ever. It's just good. It's good stuff.
This guy's riding a high right now because he's like, welcome to Kingdom Come.
oh, James Gunn, you see what James Gunn posted?
Do you
Hey,
think?
we-
Do you think we're still gonna get a Kingdom Come movie eventually, though?
No,
Like a movie, or like adaptation of that? Do you think Cavill's ever gonna do
Animated.
that?
animated. I
Animated
think.
maybe, but yeah, never in live action.
Never. You don't think Cavill's ever gonna wear that?
No,
I
You telling
think-
me you really don't think Henry Cavill's
Nope.
ever gonna play Kingdom Come Superman?
I think Cavill will return. Yeah,
Do you think? Do you think Christopher Reeve would have ever done it if he was still alive?
yeah.
maybe. I mean, if he wasn't
He would have been in
paralyzed as
crisis.
well, like
He would have been in crisis if he was alive,
Yeah.
and that didn't happen. He would have definitely
Yeah.
been.
He
Kingdom
was in
Come
Flash.
No, I-
and
I
he's
agree with
dead,
that.
So.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I
that's-
mean, wasn't he in The
I guess
Flash
it still could
2023?
technically happen.
Yeah,
I guess they
Yeah.
could still do it. Ugh.
Yeah,
Henry
Mhm.
Cavill could come back one day when the Flash is trying to run back in time, and all of a sudden bubbles appear around him.
Yeah.
I do think Henry will
Worst.
return in like 20 years or something. But
No, he's about to play
maybe.
Doctor Doom.
I mean, like
That's true.
Tobey Maguire returned as Spider-Man. We're gonna see Henry again. Not for
Yeah,
a long
there's
time.
no saying no to anybody ever again. I don't think.
Yeah,
You know.
not for a
Um,
long time.
I'd watch
but-
it though. I'd watch Henry Cavill play Kingdom Come Superman.
Of course. Why
Be
would
cool.
you not?
Well, I don't really care for his Superman. I'm just saying, like, I
but
would.
it's
I would
it's a
still think.
Superman. So
Unless it's like Zack Snyder or something. Like, imagine they still got him back to do it.
yeah,
That would break
yikes.
my heart. But no.
Yeah, I think we'll see all these all the DCEU like actors.
You think
again.
Ben Affleck will return as Batman like down the line?
That one's tough, but I
Like
think
he's
it's
gonna be the
possible.
old man Bruce Wayne from Kingdom Come.
Batman Beyond, maybe.
But
That'd be
that
cool.
would be sick. That would be cool. Batman Beyond would
I
also.
mean,
be
they
sick,
got
but-
Clooney back. I don't know. I guess nothing's off limits.
Yeah, literally
Exactly. They
nothing.
can do anything.
Uh,
But I guess Clooney didn't dress up as Batman again. But either way,
but I mean, agreeing to return, because he's always talked about how Batman was like his worst role, like in
Mhm.
interviews and shit. So
The only actor that I don't think would return is Christian Bale. I just think he'd say no.
well, Bale said he would never do it without Nolan.
And I don't think Nolan
And
will ever
Nolan's
do
never
it.
going to make another Batman movie. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's the only one that's like off limits. But even then,
I mean,
guess
I don't really need that again. I don't need another Bale Nolan
Yeah, no,
Batman movie.
I don't either. They're good,
Shouldn't
but
they know the hero who saved them? It's not a
Yeah, like, would it just be the Dark Knight Returns again?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
We've seen
that was
too
literally
much.
the third movie was he's old and he retired and now he's back. They would have to
Yeah.
do that literally again.
Warner Brothers loves Dark Knight Returns and Flashpoint. Those are the two comics they've read, and they're like, "This."
That's true.
Is the
These are the
no,
two
that-
comics they've looked at the pictures of.
Yeah,
That-
I wasn't gonna say
that
read.
is true.
They heard about it.
That is very true.
Yeah, those are the two comics that they see.
They saw
on
the
top
cover
of
with
their
the Batman
bestseller
doing like the
list.
pose, and they were like, "Yes,
Yeah,
that
looks
everything."
sick.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it does look sick. To be fair,
it looks awesome
It is-
BBS when it happens.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
It does. It's
Yeah, I
it's
know.
natural
I
too. It
know
doesn't
it
seem
does.
forced. It doesn't
Am I
seem-
hearing BBS
No.
love?
No, you know the scene with the lightning strikes. Is,
Yeah. Do I know
It's
the
a
scene?
shot.
Of
It's
course,
not, it's
I
not a
could
scene. It's a
bring me
shot.
back to being 16 years old, sitting in the theater. I just failed my driver's test, and I'm like, I was soups before soups. I was screaming.
Yeah, were you actually?
No,
Okay.
I don't react in
Let's go.
All I remember about the BVS like in theaters was that I knew so many of the lines because I had seen every trailer 1,000 times. So like I knew lines as they were being said, and I was like, "This is."
I still have my
weird.
ticket. I still have my BVS tickets.
Framed.
Yeah, as you should.
I like they're somewhere over here, but like
Literally
they-
has them.
that is-
literally has them on his wall framed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves BVS.
those are like that's like my Jason Todd my Jason Todd Robin where I'm just like they stare at it every day. I'm like, this is the
Oh.
moment where it all went downhill.
You have like the crowbar against. the wall.
Yeah. Joke's on me.
Hey, I mean, you just got a tattoo of Rocket Raccoon. What if you get a tattoo of the ticket next to it?
Would I get a tattoo that says if you seek his monument, look around you? Probably not.
No, I mean, like you get
How
the
do I even
ticket
get it off?
scanned, and then you get them to do that. That'd be good.
No.
That'd be funny though.
Would it be funny?
I
Funny
think
to
it
who?
would be to me.
to Hunter for,
you.
like,
It would be. I don't think anyone else would understand. I mean, people would be like, I mean, that movie was okay, or I haven't
and
seen
then
that
Hunter
movie.
becomes
Or-
Joker at the end. He's like, "You wouldn't get it."
Yeah.
Well, a friend of mine, he got an OLED TV, so I went to his house to see it, and we're just on YouTube looking up like movie scenes. I'm like, look up the Batman v Superman fight because it's like it's
Yeah.
raining, it's night. That would look
Looks
good
real
on
good.
OLED. It did look good, but as we're watching it, my friend's like, I haven't seen this. It seems really slow. Let me
Well,
find
that
it out.
fight
Yeah,
sucks. That fight is so disappointing. Like
It's
I
so
god, I can't believe
slow.
I'm talking about Batman v Superman. But like come on, it's like the whole point of the movie was at least get us to like make a cool fight, and like how did they not even do that?
it's turn-based combat.
Yeah,
They
and,
just
and the
take
whole
turns
time
hitting each other.
Superman doesn't even want to fight him, and he still does.
If I wanted,
Ugh.
you'd be dead already. As he proceeds to just beat Batman.
He throws him. He throws him like 50 feet through a building.
Fire.
Literally,
Yeah,
though, he does
does
set
look
everything on
good, though.
fire.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Robert De Niro.
and then he just waits for Batman to shoot him with 2 grenades.
he does just wait.
But he
the
catches
whole
it.
time. But even then, when he
But they
catches
saw
it,
that
he
panel.
holds
They saw
it
that
for a
panel.
while. It's like,
Yeah,
drop it, man.
And he's
Why
got
you
super
fucking-
breath.
yeah. It was cool in the book. It was cool in the book when it was Oliver and he shot the arrow and Clark caught it and kryptonite
Yeah.
on his face.
Yeah, that was cool.
But it looked, yeah, it was cool.
It was cool. We should move on to other news.
The book.
Oh man, this isn't a 2-hour BVS episode. Fuck.
Yeah, sorry. DC
Already have one of
announced
those.
their
We watched
summer
the movie.
event, which is Mark Waid and Dan Mora, called Absolute Power. It is continuing the titles from Batman and Superman, but making an event. So Superman's
So
focusing
they-
on Brainiac stuff,
Yeah, it's interesting.
and Batman's focusing on Zero and R stuff, and it's Brainiac and Zero and R working together
What is-
with Amanda
there
Waller.
another- Is there
People are gonna
another
stop teaming up
book?
with Brainiac?
Is there another book called Absolute Power? Is that a Marvel book?
It sounds
Power?
familiar.
It does sound familiar. It's only going to be 4 issues. Mark Waid and Dan Mora. There's a million spinoffs, obviously.
Ultimate Power.
Just 4 issues. So I don't know. 4 issues
Oh,
of
I'm
Dan
thinking
Mora.
of I'm thinking of supreme power.
So I'm about to
Anyway.
be paying for 4 issues. It's gonna be like $7 an issue, knowing DC.
I
Yeah.
have thoughts on this. I have a lot of thoughts on this. So
Okay.
first of all,
If only we had a podcast to do these thoughts.
I know. First of all, I think it's first of all really good that the team is Mora and Wade. Like they
That
should be doing the
sells.
event. Duh.
Of course.
Obviously,
Of
they
course.
should do the event. Also, like I know it's kind of silly that this is the event, that it's Zerna, Batman, and Brainiac and Amanda Waller, but they have been building this, and it is cool to see the plots from the multiple different books in an event. That's what they should always do. Like to
Yeah,
see
Right.
plot
I
lines
agree.
from Batman and from Superman and from the wider DC universe, because this issue is all about Amanda Waller this week, Green Arrow. Like to
Right.
see them all tie into the event, that's what they should always do, and I really like that.
Right.
And like, I wonder then, does this mean that we after this get the Justice League back?
I think so.
Is
Because
that
the
is that
Titans
what
did
happens here?
nothing. What happened to
But
the
here's
Titans?
the thing: is also like if they bring the Justice League back, they have to like they would have to out loud say in the book, "Oh, the Titans thing didn't work out," like because it's the adults taking it back from the kids and going, "All right, come on, like give it back." You know what I mean? Like, and that's how are they going to do that? Is my question.
You get tied into some Beast World shit. Like when you guys did this, everyone turned into an animal.
Didn't Beast
No, I
Boy
know, but they
die?
can't yell at them because they can't have the DC characters go to other DC characters and say you guys didn't do it as well as us, because then
I
it
think
goes
it's
like,
I think
oh,
it's got to be the
Titans
Titans
suck.
willingly handing it over. Like, hey, you
yeah, I
guys
guess
are
that's
all
what it's
back
got to
now.
be. Yeah,
Like, we're better together, but like you guys should be leading.
what's the like
we'll
main
always be your
solicit?
legacy, but you guys are the team.
Yeah, what is the solicit? Like, what is it about?
I'll pull it up here.
Amanda, what? She's stealing the powers from all the DC characters. It said, which is
I'm so
really
sick of Amanda
weird.
Waller though. Like I could,
But I guess this will be it, won't it? This is what it's all been building to. At least this is it. I assume.
yes.
Mhm.
I
I mean,
also don't wanna
I trust
see-
Wade and Mora on pretty much everything, but
Yeah, I also don't really want to see Amanda Waller with like the powers of the Flash punching Superman. Like, is that what that's going to be? It says she's collecting the powers of the DC universe, like the literal superpowers. Like, is she?
so she's
going to
be using them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is that what's going to happen? That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. But again, I if this also would mean that Wade and Mora are going to do Justice League,
Yeah.
like if
is
they
it worth
wrap
it?
up World's Finest and they do Justice League, that's the book. Like
Yeah.
that's an obvious book to make. That's how you
Yeah.
get me to actually care about the Justice League. But what do you do? This is my question. This is what I was wondering this whole time. Is like, what do you do with the Justice League now when you bring them back? Because I think the DC they put them on hiatus because they realize like maybe this
We have
thing isn't
nothing to do
working
with
right
them.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what do you do that can like make it interesting?
I mean, you can't do Dark Side again. I don't think.
Yeah. No, you can't because that's overdone.
Yeah.
Darkseid like it's so boring at this point to see them fight Darkseid, except for when
Right.
it's Wade and Mora. But
Right. Obviously, you
either
just
way.
did like the Anti-Monitor and all that shit in Dark Crisis, so you're not going to go back
Yeah,
to that.
And you can't do any multiverse anymore because again, you've overdone it.
Earth
So
3's
do you
already
have
been
to go
done to
like
death.
do you have to go like back to like street level? Do you have to like Justice League International them again?
Maybe. I mean, maybe that's what it takes though, because what does it
Yeah.
take to make the Justice League interesting?
Well, that's what it took to make the Avengers interesting, is they had to new Avengers them.
Right.
Do you mix the Titans and the Justice League? Do you do like some big weird team?
I'm not against that either.
I think that's maybe what it's got to be. You do like a weird team where it's like, yeah, Superman and Batman are there, but also Beast Boy and I don't know, pick a Doom Patrol character, pick a character from over there, Swamp Thing, just do some random.
Yeah,
make
we
a
threw
weird
darts. We threw
team.
darts
Yeah.
at a board team. I
Mhm.
Yeah.
think maybe that's what you got to do.
Okay, the website says DC Comics has revealed details on Absolute Power. It's a 4-issue miniseries spinning off of Batman Superman World's Finest with other books. This summer, Waller takes her biggest steps to get rid of the metahumans by partnering up with Batman's robotic failsafe with Zura and R's mind within it, and the Brainiac Queen to steal powers from every metahuman on Earth. Both heroes and
steal
villains'
powers.
powers are stolen. Even Superman, who has seen in unlettered preview art, loses his powers in the worst possible moment. Only through the combined efforts of Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman and their fellow heroes do they have hope stopping the Dark Trinity. So
You
the
know
Dark
what though? It's
Trinity.
kind of I'm excited about this though. I'm excited to see the Trinity like step up and be like, oh, we need to rebuild the Justice League. That's kind of fun. That does
Yeah.
sound cool. And it's Wade and
Yeah.
Mora, so it's like, oh, it's gonna be epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will look really nice for sure.
At least but it also be written well. Like I don't think this will be a bad event actually.
Yeah, I think it could be good. It's better. Like Metal just came out of nowhere, so this is
Yeah.
at least not bad.
Yeah.
There's
And this
no
Well, I
isn't
think
set
as
for it.
the biggest problem with Metal was that it was going up at the same time as Doomsday Clock, where Doomsday Clock was the main focus and everything of Rebirth, and then all of a sudden it was like Metal's the big summer event. It was like, whoa, where did that come from?
But yeah, and every
Yeah.
book's tying into Metal.
I
Right.
just also like that this shows that they actually have plans that like they set up and pay off.
Mhm.
You know? That like maybe we are willing to trust that they will set things up and they will pay them off, you know?
Yeah,
They'll set up Amanda Waller in these books, they'll set up Failsafe, they'll set up Brainiac, and they will actually pay it off. Like that's kind of cool. That's good. That's what they should always look to do, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I like
I don't
that.
know. I don't like how Failsafe has been a villain for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
But at least it seems like a finale, and Failsafe has been interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
I enjoyed his last fight.
Brainiac
If you
Queen is
so the
said?
new Avengers concept was we need the biggest Marvel heroes on the team, right? Like
Yeah,
add
we need
Spider-Man,
to.
add
Well,
Wolverine.
the irony
So-
of that was that we needed to Justice League the Avengers.
Right.
Was
so
that
what
was the whole?
So if you're
pitch.
gonna do your new Avengers on Justice League, what is the lineup? Like who is
Well, that's-
missing?
yeah.
That's the big piece.
Because
Well, I
you
guess
have
that's
to have the
yeah.
Trinity, and then
That's
from
the
there, just
irony. Yeah,
whatever.
because when they invented the new Avengers, Bendis said, "Why don't we just do what the Justice League did? Where we have all our most popular characters." But the Justice League is
Wolverine.
already that, so maybe you have to do
Right.
the opposite of that, and you have to like
We're gonna
make
George
characters-
Costanza it, and we're gonna go the opposite.
Yeah, but maybe it's like maybe the future is with Blue Beetle and Booster Gold again. Like maybe they're the Justice League again. You know, like maybe that's
I
how
mean,
we have to do
JLI
it.
is
We
like
gotta
one of
put-
the most popular times of like
It's the
Justice League
best.
comics
It's
ever.
the best. It's the most fun, I think. It's
And
like
people always look back at that very fondly.
yeah, Plastic Man and put him on the team. Like I think, and especially Mark Waid knows what characters, like especially classic characters, to just pull from anywhere. Like
Right.
in World's Finest, you just get Metamorpho and fucking
Right.
the Metal
He made the
Man
Metal
and-
Man interesting, and nobody
yeah,
cares
it's like
about them.
he can do.
He made
all
them
of
really
that.
good. Yeah,
He could put them on the Justice League and make it work. You know,
Mhm.
I think that's what it is. I think it's doing maybe even the cartoon where it's like everyone's the Justice League. Like literally
Right.
everyone gets a card, and we need them for this mission, but we don't need them for this one, and we do whatever.
I mean, I do kind of like that concept though. Like people tag in, tag out. Like you're all members of the
Yeah.
Justice League, but
Oh, that's
I
Snyder.
mean,
was
like-
doing-
that's what the cartoon was, right? JLU. You had
Yeah.
various teams, various members, right?
Yeah,
Supergirl
that-
would show
that
up for a little bit.
cartoon,
Green
that's-
Arrow would show up for a little bit.
But that's the thing about that cartoon is I think that cartoon is the idealized version of the Justice League in any medium. That's the version that like they should.
But why can't
always
you do that
be.
in comics? I mean, they've been
don't
trying to replicate it ever since. They haven't been able
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
but-
Scott Snyder did. Scott Snyder literally used that team.
He used the
But
team
Scott
except
Snyder's
Barry
but
instead
Scott
of Wally.
Snyder's Justice League was good.
It
It
was
was
good.
good.
But it wasn't. I don't know. It felt like
It ended weak,
felt like
but it was good.
there was
like,
still
before that.
something missing there. I felt. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like
Maybe it was
yeah,
because it was all leading to metal. We never really got to have fun with that. It was all
Yeah.
or leading to death metal. It was all just like
I think it was good up until they like started doing like an entire arc on like Hawkman or Hawk Girl and Martian
yeah.
Manhunter,
I wonder
and
if
that
you
was- lost me.
reread Justice League by Scott Snyder, if it is like because I always think about this. I'm like, that has to on purpose be their attempt to do Hickman's Avengers because they know that they've given it to the biggest writer and they know that they're building towards an end point and they're just letting him do it. Like that, they
Yeah.
have to have just done Red Secret Wars and gone, we got to do this. Like this is what we
I
have to
think
do here."
also Snyder benefited from following a really shitty Justice League run. Like Justice League
Yeah.
Rebirth was just so
Oh
fucking
yeah, Brian Hitch.
Oh yeah, it was
brutal.
horrible.
Yeah.
But also,
I
and he
think
also benefited from having his own lore from Batman and everything
Right.
set
But
up.
he
Right,
also
following up
expanded
on
on
that.
that with like ultraviolet
in the way that
lanterns
in the way
and-
that Hickman had Fantastic Four as well. I think that's literally Hickman's Avengers, but in DC. I think that Scott Snyder's Batman through Death Metal is Hickman's Fantastic Four through Secret Wars.
and he
I
had
don't know if it's
really
anywhere near
cool-
as good.
He had really cool ideas that I don't
It's
know
pretty
will
good.
ever come back again. Like I think the Fifth Dimension arc is really good. I like how it's just like, oh, every lantern has their own planet, so Earth's going to be the White Lantern's planet, like it's the life planet. And
Yeah.
there's really good ideas set up, but I don't think it's ever going to go anywhere.
I wonder if we would be looking at this whole thing differently if death metal wasn't so dumb. Like if death metal, because
Yeah.
the whole point of his Justice League as well is building up that the villain is Apex Lex and that Lex Luthor is actually the bad guy. And then they give it to the Batman Who Laughs, but it's like, I don't really
Yeah.
care about Apex Lex, but at least Lex Luthor makes sense as the villain.
Right.
And you could have
Batman
done
Who
a
Laughs.
Superman Lex Luthor bad guy, like, that's Secret Wars right there. But then it was the Batman Who Laughs and Wonder Woman. It's just like, what the
The
what the
baby
fuck did we
fucking
do
the
here?
Dr. Manhattan Batman, the baby
Yeah.
Batman. What were
Just
they
went off a
doing?
cliff. I don't know.
It
That was
got to a
bad
point where they
year.
just DC was saying yes to Scott Snyder too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he set up a really good story. Issue 8 of that Justice League run is just the tour of the Hall of Justice. And it is
Great
like
issue.
every hero is just doing whatever. And you get
Yeah,
to see
Jorge.
like their offices and stuff.
Yeah, Black Canary's there and Green Arrows. Yeah, everyone's.
Plastic
That's exactly
Man.
what I mean. And they show all their rooms and they're having fun with it. Like, I think that's maybe that kind of vibe is what the Justice League should always be. Like, the Justice League should be accessible. I think the issue with the Justice League a lot of the time is that they are so powerful, and a lot of the times they have the Watchtower, so they're not even on Earth. It's like they feel like they're not even a part of like the world. Like they feel
Gods
like
above all. Yeah.
yeah, and I hate that. That's what like Snyder thinks of the Zack Snyder thinks of the Justice League. So a lot of fans think of the Justice League. I think that's stupid. I don't think they should ever be like gods or anything like that. I think they should be. They have a museum in the middle of the public streets. Like people can
Right.
go in and visit them, and maybe you even see Batman. I love that. That's really
Well,
cool.
and
I think
that's
what
where
they
I
should
think
always
that
be.
at the beginning of Snyder's Justice League, they were on the right track, right? Because you had like the Justice League, you had Wonder Woman leading the Justice League Dark, and then you had the Justice
Yes.
League
Yeah.
International,
And you
or
also
not
had Batman and the Outsiders.
well, a Justice League
Yeah.
Odyssey. That was the third one, and for the first
Yeah.
few arcs, it was actually kind of interesting. Like there was something there, right? It was the various teams, various projects. Like
I thought
one's
that was
space based,
sick.
one's
Yeah.
magic based, one's
That
And
was
every
a good
member of the
time.
Trinity,
That
every
was a good
every
concept.
member of the Trinity had a Justice League.
right.
That was so cool. I love
Right.
that. I think that's so cool.
Batman the
Yeah.
Outsiders was so good too. Like,
Yeah, like I
I
don't know.
missed
That
that
should
book.
just be how it is. Like that should not just be like, oh, we're
Yeah.
doing this for now. That should just be the
right,
DC
right.
universe.
The status quo. Yeah.
3
Yeah.
Justice League books. Yeah. I missed that.
Yeah,
That
why
was
not?
a good time. I think
Yeah,
Young Justice cartoon did it well, where the Hall of Justice does exist, but there's like secretly the main league members are in the satellite where you like teleport from.
I don't like the satellite.
I like it. I think it's cool.
I
Because
just
they're
think
watching
it's
the
too.
world. I think that's
I
neat.
think it's too separated. I don't know. I don't really view them like that. I think that like there's a difference between how the Avengers have like the mansion. I like the mansion a lot, but I don't really care about Stark Tower. I don't really care about them like looking down and like, oh, is there crime down there? I don't really care about that.
You're looking
Yeah.
down now because they're in the hidden city above Earth.
Yeah. Oh well, yes, that's oh god, they literally have their own watchtower now, don't they too?
Yeah,
And I also hated Avengers Mountain as well. So it's like
Oh yeah,
maybe the
Giant
Avengers are not the
Celestial.
best example right now, but like I don't like the Watchtower personally. I think that the Hall of Justice is way cooler. I think even I don't know. I actually don't know. I was gonna know what I was gonna say there, but just Watchtower or not the Watchtower. The Hall of Justice is way
Wasn't the mansion in, like the middle of Central Park?
what the
The
Avengers
Avengers
Mansion?
Mansion.
Pretty much, yeah. It was. I mean, it's Stark's. I think it was Stark's house, wasn't it? It was Tony's house.
That's
So
like a
it's
target,
wherever-
though.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was a target. They blew it up like 4 times in
Yeah,
that
it
one
did
issue
blow
of
up.
Avengers.
Yeah, even like I think I remember in Avengers Disassembled it blows up, and then in Bendis's run they're like, we're building it again, and then it blows up right away.
Yeah, well, in Avengers Disassembled, it blows up like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Like they blow it up, like Ant-Man gets blown up with it, and then they crash a Quinjet into it, and then they send a bunch of Ultrons and they blow it up, and it's just like we bury Avengers Mansion because we have to move on, I guess.
Yeah, and then make Avengers Tower, but in Avengers something Fear itself, was it Fear itself like Avengers Tower falls? Because like the
No, that's
thing
World War
knocks it
Hulk.
down.
World War
it did-
Hulk.
did-
Hulk knocks it down.
Isn't Avengers Disassemble? I think the thing knocks it down because he's like possessed. No, Disassembled. Fear itself, where they
Fear
get
itself, maybe. I think that World War Hulk. I think the Hulk knocks it down though, because he fights the Sentry, and the Sentry's thing is on top of the Avengers Tower.
Yeah, the void.
yeah, yeah. No, the like his hideout, the Sentry's hideout. Remember?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
Fear itself. It's the one where the Thing has like a big hammer.
Yeah, that is Fear itself.
Whoa.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yo. But I
yeah,
think,
yeah,
I
he
don't know.
does knock it down. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, maybe it gets knocked down twice. I swear the Hulk also knocks it
Hunter?
down.
Did Hunter just get a Marvel fact right over Tyler?
I swear the Hulk
what is reality
also
right
knocks
now
it
becoming
down,
around
though.
me?
Because he fights Red Hulk, and together they knock it down by accident.
Rolk.
Oh.
Yeah, you say Red Hulk's gonna be in Cap 4, like confirmed?
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking Harrison Ford.
It's gonna be
What
weird.
the fuck? What the fuck?
This will surely save Marvel and the MCU.
Okay, we'll move on to.
Hey guys, I know you guys have been questioning the MCU lately. Here's a 90-year-old man as Red Hulk.
Yeah. And he's also
Cool.
the president of the United States.
Yeah.
Well, that part might be realistic, but
Cool, man. We'll move on. Sony has said that they don't have no hope for a Madam Web franchise anymore, but they did. And
They
then-
said that. But they never say that. They didn't say that about Morbius.
This
They said it
is-
about Madam Web. Wow, that's
this
amazing.
is literally the top post on the comic book subreddit for this week.
It's that Sony quote.
It's Hollywood
"We have
Reporter.
No hope.
I'll get the actual quote here.
Oh, okay.
This
That's
is-
so funny.
this is
Sony going.
Hollywood
We
Reporter."
fucked. All right, yeah, we fucked up. We fucked up.
you know,
Sorry.
kudos to them. Finally,
Yeah. Well, because what was the
I,
plan?
I wish
guess-
more studios were like this, transparent with like, yeah, listen, we fucking blew it.
Yes. All right. Yeah, I
You
mean,
guys
it's
were
Madam Web.
right.
But,
We're not
but
gonna
they
make-
could also just
We're
come
not
out
gonna
and
make
be like,
El
I mean, it's
Muerto with
what'd
Bad
you
Bunny.
expect, though?
All
It's
right,
Madam
you're
Web.
right.
Why'd you even see it? I don't know why I saw it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tyler, you're a weird cinema fan. You saw Black Adam in theaters twice, and you watched Madam Web,
Yeah, I like
but you
bad
didn't.
movies.
But you didn't see Morbius. Why did you
Yeah, I
not
didn't
see Morbius? What was the rationale there?
I don't know now. I think back then I thought that I like had morals about that,
Oh.
and now it's just like it's whatever. I mean, it's a movie, you know. Someone's gonna see it. I might as well.
I mean, and you have the AMC or whatever, like
Yeah.
the pass. Yeah, I mean, might
Yeah.
as well at that point.
Yeah, I didn't pay for Madam Web,
That's
so
what I'm saying. Yeah.
yeah. But
Okay, yeah,
I mean, I still should see Morbius eventually, though. I know that.
Yeah, I mean, when it's eventually a hero story watch party when we all want to die.
Oh God. Well, no, because we just watched Black Adam. We didn't just.
I know
mean,
we
say
actually we
just
said we have to
watched
watch a good one next. For
It was
watch party.
months ago, but it really feels.
Of course,
like we
watch
just
party
watched it.
would require all four of us being available.
Yeah, someone's
Yeah.
sleepy right now.
Yeah.
Josh
Really?
Allen,
I'm
Harper.
just a bit tired.
Sleepy
Jaw.
Josh. Okay, so there's a lot of quotes in this Hollywood Reporter article, but essentially, one person said we're not going to see another Madam Web movie for at least another decade. I don't think we're
Okay.
not. I don't think we're going to see another
Wait,
one.
another
give me a
period.
century on that.
Yeah. Yeah. What the hell?
He said it failed. Sony tried to make a movie that was a different type of superhero movie, but it failed. We have
No,
no
they
hope
did. It
moving
was
forward.
nothing. It was no different from any terrible superhero movie.
One person says, I don't know if women are enough to carry the box office here, said one veteran studio source outside of Sony. Says that males make up 65% of the 70% of the superhero audience in North America. In that case, Madam Web, the percent of female viewers is still only 46%. We're in a transition when it comes to superhero movies. I don't know how big that transition is or what the other side looks like. It may be fewer movies but bigger brands. We're willing to take some risks, but also want home runs.
It's interesting. I guess it's the question of like, because like it's the same about the Marvels, where it's like the Marvels was this big play to get like more female audiences into Marvel movies, and it is the lowest grossing Marvel movie ever.
Mhm.
It's the
But-
superhero. Are superhero movies like? It always male skewed, but you can't really blame women
Wonder
if they
Woman
don't care.
made $800 million. Captain Marvel, the first one, made $1 billion.
Billion,
Like
yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
that's
don't
true.
think it's a matter of it's a woman led movie, so it's like you're gonna get your Rotten
It just
Tomatoes
also
reviews,
has to
whatever.
be
like,
good.
right? It just has to be good, right? Wonder Woman
Yeah.
2 was dog shit.
Done.
Wonder Woman 1 was good.
None
Yeah,
of
like,
that was
people
bad,
saw-
yeah.
Barbie wasn't bad. Everyone saw Barbie. That
Barbie
made
got-
so much money.
Made $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, $1 billion Barbie. Like that was a good movie. And if it
Right.
wasn't a good movie, it would not have made as much money.
like I feel like it's always comes down to as simple as make a good movie.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like they're talking about the next Star Wars, right? Star Wars X is going to be like a Rey movie. If
Yeah,
it's
I heard
good,
that.
people will
People
see
will
it.
see it. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, people will see it anyway because it's Star Wars, but like it will make more if people like it. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
of make a good movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, what I'll never understand about Sony is you own the rights to like all the Spider-Man shit. Why do you choose
Madam
the
Web.
characters you choose? You
Yeah.
own the rights to Spider-Man 2099. You own the
Yeah.
rights to, I'm assuming Miles
Noir.
Morales.
Yeah.
You own the rights
you
to
own
Spider-Man
Miles.
Noir, Ben Reilly, Tyler's favorite. You own the rights to so many different Spider characters, and you've chosen to make movies about Morbius, about Madam Web. Like, why? If you made a 2099 movie, even if it wasn't that great, way more people would see a movie called Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
Simple
That's
as that.
true.
Well, especially
Yeah.
now as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A
I
Silk
think
movie,
that's
like you could do so much
absolutely-
more with the
yeah,
actual.
I think that's
Spider characters.
absolutely
Stop
it.
making a Madam Web like that. If you made a Silk movie versus making a Madam Web movie, I'll tell you which one's going to do better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, even Silk is not even. It's just, but it is a better choice. It's like we really made a Morbius movie.
Right.
They made a movie about Morbius, and they could have made. I mean, if they wanted to make a villain movie so bad, they could have made Green Goblin. It's like that's not a great idea, but still,
Right.
made Morbius.
Dr. Octopus or something, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna
Paul
say Venom. I
Giamatti
guess
as the
they made
Rhino in a
Venom.
solo movie. Like, it's
Yeah,
genius.
finally.
If
Yeah.
only we had like Harper here to talk about Spider-Man since he's a fan now.
Yeah.
But someone's
Yeah.
a little sleepy.
Like, it always boggles the mind. You own the rights to all these characters. If you made like a futuristic 29, like look how popular 2099 was. Whoa.
Whoa.
Harper's joining.
Finally, the fat
Look at
shaming
him.
has worked. Yes. Yo,
Look
your
at him.
jawline, you look like the Giga Chad right now. You look amazing. Give me a little.
You're so tired.
Damn, bro.
Look at how
You with the
tired he is.
skull
You
emoji.
actually are tired. How early is it? Oh, okay.
You know, Harps, you missed it. Hunter talked about The Walking Dead for like 10 minutes and we kept saying, shut the fuck up.
No, that's the only reason I'm here.
He was spreading
You-
misinformation.
you
He
do
was
look
like, yeah, at the
very
end of The Walking
tired.
Dead
You know-
comics, like Rick lives happily ever after with Lori. I was
He
like,
did
yeah, I
say
think
that. He
happened.
said that. He said that. Yeah, I
I
heard
think
him say
that
that.
happened.
Piece of shit.
I was saying in
Yeah.
the comics, Rick has like 8 kids
Yeah, and 8
You're a
arms.
fool.
from
You're
the
a
shown
fool.
too. All with
Yeah, he
Michonne.
gained an extra arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrea died in like the first issue, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Him
I'm
and
not
Andrea get
tired. I
married.
drank heavily
There-
last
there-
night.
There's like
Oh?
oh nice.
Do
We got
you want
hungover
to
Harper.
do you want to know like the person I've become? I got drunk and watched Top Gear.
Really? So you're like a normal person now.
Actually.
Whoa, what?
You're a
I
fucking
know,
freak,
but
dude.
I used to be an eclectic weirdo, and now I'm just a normal man.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean to tell
know,
me that a guy that's like 20 in his late 20s drank and watched a movie
Late
You went
20s,
he's
hey,
on a
he's a
Friday,
show, right?
on a
In his
Friday
late
night?
80s.
on a
Yeah, he's
car
way older
show,
than
no less. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys how well
Yeah,
I've
live life.
indoctrinated her? She turned to me the other day and went, "Hey, we still haven't watched Attack of the Clones. Do you want to do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
I know."
yeah.
The way he
I
just
know.
brought. Do you hear how well I've indoctrinated her? Like, whoa.
Yeah,
yeah,
you know how
Those-
well
you're
I've
not dodging
indoctrinated
those
her.
grooming allegations, man.
Yeah, bro's a groomer.
What? No, stop that. It's too
She
early.
wasn't even
for me to
alive
have
when
to
Attack of the
defend
Clones. She
myself
wasn't even
like
alive
that.
when Attack of the Clones came out. You groomer.
Yeah, that's a little.
Just
Was I?
me.
When did
It's a
Attack of the Clones come out?
3-month
You're Benjamin
difference.
Button. There's no way she's the same age as you.
When did Attack of the Clones come out?
2002.
Two.
Oh, I was alive. Ugh.
Yeah.
That was the first Star Wars movie during
The
my
first Star Wars
lifetime.
movie you were alive for.
Oh god.
Actually, the first one I was alive for too, because I was born in September '99. That's after Phantom Menace already.
you
came
missed
out,
the
I think.
Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By a few
I mean,
months.
biggest regret of your life
Good.
missing Phantom
Yeah,
Menace
I
in
know.
You
theaters.
like the Phantom Menace though,
I'd watched it over Attack of the Clones. Yeah.
but you said you'd also watch it over A New Hope.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
Fucking idiot! This fucking guy's ridiculous.
it's disgusting. We were just talking
Okay,
about my dad.
Now this
wanted-
is pod racing.
Did you
Yeah,
say
we
the
finally
Phantom Menace over A New Hope? Sorry, I just tuned back in. Hi.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing,
he did say
and obviously, A New Hope is very iconic, and it has so many scenes. But
I
I
know.
get so
I know
bored
that
of it
what you're
because
gonna
it's like the
say,
same
yeah.
old, same old. I don't know. It's
Yeah, but
there's
that's like
something
you're
about
saying
it.
like, oh, I'd
Like-
rather watch Eternals over Iron Man.
That's,
you
I don't know
wouldn't,
if that's
though.
quite the same.
Same old. You're like,
comparison.
I don't like this movie because I've seen it.
JD,
I'd,
no, no,
I'd
no,
probably
no, no,
watch The Force Awakens over A New Hope just because, like, again, I think The New Hope is just so boring.
Well, Force Awakens is better than Phantom Menace.
Okay, sure.
In JD's defense, in his defense, I understand the idea of like not wanting to go back to where it all started because it's like, oh, I just want to get to like when
There's
I
also
never
like
knew
some
what
stupid
happened.
like I hate
but
that
not
they-
Phantom Menace. That
Here's my thing,
movie's
like
so
like
boring.
when Obi-Wan
worst
calls
movie.
him like Darth, like why would he call him Darth? Like that's dumb. The
Well,
lightsaber
if
fight
you
is like
watch
two
the
old men
Obi-Wan
fighting with
Kenobi
canes.
TV
Yeah, if you watch the Obi-Wan
series on
Kenobi show,
Disney
they
Plus,
actually
you'll
explain it.
actually find that when
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Harper joined and
We-
we immediately went to Star Wars.
Of
I'm
course
not-
we
I'm
did.
not-
This is always what
Should be.
happens.
I showed Vicky Obi-Wan Kenobi by showing her the
last
start of the first episode, episode 3, skip episode 4, and
You
then
have
the
a
last
machete
2.
cut of
I have
the
a
Obi-Wan
machete cut
show.
of Obi-Wan, and I'm not gonna lie, that show
It's
is
better
not
like that.
very good, is it?
Did
No,
you
but I
show her the
remember
scene
you-
where
you were
where he
riding it,
hides
though,
Leia
remember that?
underneath his jacket and sneaks past the Empire?
Oh,
That,
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, like-
sneak one.
what
That's
did
a
you say,
fucking
Tyler?
When they
Jedi
wear a
Like,
big
master
trench
right
coat
there.
and Leia's on his shoulders and they pretend to go into a movie theater.
Why didn't
Great
they just
show.
get
did-
like
what
a
did you-
cart
what did
and
you
put a
say,
blanket
Tyler?
over the cart?
Trying
I
to
don't
find
actually
it.
remember
Tyler
what I
said-
said.
You
Wait,
said
what-
you were
what did I
riding
say?
it or something.
Oh,
'cause,
you
like, I
love.
was
Well,
qui-
I remember when the show came, especially last episode. You were like,
Oh, but
on
I
it.
still maintain that last episode is fucking sick. But like, it is as
not
a
Andor,
whole
though.
show. It's like what I said. Like Obi-Wan
It's not Andor,
Kenobi is
though.
cherry-picked moments of excellency, whereas Ahsoka was a show that I'm like start to finish. I love this.
yeah, all right. Star
Okay,
Wars.
man.
we'll do other news.
What
Uh,
do you
that-
think of Madam Web though?
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
read
it's
him
good.
the
It
quote.
could have
Can you read
used
him the
more life.
quote that you said before, Harper, or Hunter, whatever is in your notes? The like what Sony said about Madam
Oh yeah, so yeah, Harper, you just missed that we were saying that Sony said that they believe that there's no more Madden Web movies in the future.
Really? Really?
This is like a Hollywood Reporter article too. Like I read from.
Sony's like, yeah,
Darn.
we kind of
They
lost.
said there's none for at least a decade. Then they'll maybe bring it. Back.
You imagine like
Shouldn't have
10
been one
years
to
from now,
begin
there's a
with.
new Madam Web movie, a
They
reboot.
requel Madam Web would be crazy.
We get a
Uh,
second Madam Web movie before we get a second Flash
The
movie.
Madam
I
Web.
might actually hang
Yeah,
myself.
James
The
Gunn's
Madam
the Madam
Web,
Web.
I mean, I guess following the
Or they
Sony
just call
stuff.
they just call it like Web,
Web.
Oh.
And Webby.
It says Superman Legacy, just Superman.
the Web, the
drop
Web.
drop the Badan. It's cleaner.
Hey, I have thoughts on Superman Legacy. I assume you guys have already spoken.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good logo, bad logo.
No, the logo's
It's not,
good.
also, it's not Superman Legacy, buddy. It's just Superman.
Yeah, that's what I really like. Big fan of that. Just call it,
Yeah.
especially for the first movie in this franchise. Like, don't call it
Superman,
something.
yeah.
Like that should be like the third Superman.
Yeah,
movie.
Superman
It's the-
Legacy
it's
sounds like
Superman
the
Legacy.
end.
It's like-
That's when they
however-
It sounds like
Oh.
it sounds like a movie that somebody would make in like a fan version of the DC universe. Superman
yeah, and like the
Legacy,
director's
yeah.
like a racist prick or something.
Yeah, like that feels
like
that would happen. We could be those
Um,
guys.
well,
We could make Superman Legacy.
Hunter already started in the group chat, so we could start. We could do this.
huh?
JD is all like make Superman.
We
racist
should make
again.
a
Anyway,
Superman fan film. We'll call it Superman Legacy.
no, we shouldn't.
Wait, you mean that Superman in the Clan book wasn't the way I thought it was?
No,
Oh,
Superman.
no,
It's not
JD,
Superman
no.
and the Clan.
Yeah.
It's Superman
Just
smashes
Damn, it
the
smashes
Klan.
the Clan.
JD wanted Superman X Clan, the New Empire. That's the one that he
Superman
wanted.
in Superman in the Clan.
Of course.
I'm gonna say something controversial, and Tyler's gonna hate me for this.
Uh-oh.
Like, the texture on that suit looks a bit cheap.
Let's look at it. I've seen people
look-
say this. What compared to the
just
Henry
looks like
Cavill
a-
suit, right?
Yeah,
modern
and it
day
looks a
comic
bit.
book
It
suit.
looks a bit Superman and Lois on the CW.
Well, I
which
saw
know
someone say it looked like denim. Like
it does not look
jeans.
like denim. It does not look.
Yeah, I didn't
like,
think that either.
because it's
but
like
here's the thing:
it
is it
looks like a woven pattern like this, but it's not.
But-
It's just printed.
But
I don't
is
know.
it? Well, I guess we haven't seen the full suit yet. But do you think it's a Kryptonian suit or is it a like Ma Kent made it suit?
Oh, it probably
That's
is
the
a Mark
question.
Kent made it suit, isn't it?
But
If
I'm
that's the
thinking that this
case, like,
logo-
damn.
If she's fucking amazing at that, yeah. But
Yeah,
like,
that's incredible work.
because in the comics, it's like the costume is dorky, but it's dorky because his mom made it. But like, if it's
Yeah.
in a movie, it's got to be like some badass costume, and like it's
Oh.
like how like like how the fuck did Tobey Maguire make that Spider-Man costume?
Yeah.
We'll never know. It's like that. But I don't know. I think I would prefer if his mom made it for him. I don't like the Kryptonian like Under Armour suit idea as
Yeah,
much.
I just realized I've
Like
fallen into the trap of like it has to look super sick and badass, but like,
I mean, this does look like
am I one of those
basketball
people that's going to
texture.
be? Pardon?
Yeah, it's
It's like it was
looks
made
like
from a basketball.
Amazing Spider-Man
I
1
should-
reference?
I just said pardon. Like, what? It's
Pardon?
too early. Pardon? I'm so proper.
Pardon?
You're not on a work Zoom call, dude.
I was going to say, I feel like I'm on a work Zoom call. Yeah.
Pardon.
We'll move on with news real quick here. Venom 3 set picture shows Eddie Brock wearing the same outfit as he was in No Way Home.
Again.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
Cool.
Again. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
how'd they get
third-
that suit back?
A third movie with Tom Hardy wearing the Hawaiian shirt. So
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
That's
it.
what I said.
I can't believe Venom is getting a trilogy. Like, I don't know. Things that boggle the mind. Like, if you told me 10 years ago that we'd have an Ant-Man and a Venom trilogy, like, I might have just hung myself right then and there.
And that the worst and that they're better than the Flash movie. How do you feel about that?
It hurts the heart.
I'm shocked you haven't yet, JD, but we'll move on.
Wow. Tommy Turtle, baby.
Marvel, there's a rumor that Marvel's still unsure who is going to lead the MCU. They still want Iron Man and Captain America, but they're like, we don't know who it is. It's
You
been
have Doctor
years.
Strange.
It's
You have
just
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
You
no?
have
It's been like 6 years or something.
you have Pedro Pascal, Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, now they do.
Yeah.
Jesus. You know, I went back to the episode where it was 2 years ago. It was 2022. And they didn't reveal the Fantastic Forecast that one time we really thought they were going to. And I said, at least in a year from now, we'll know. And in a year from then, we still didn't know. That's so
Was that
like,
after that like Disney that
Crazy.
Disney event that we thought we were gonna get it at?
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah,
Terrible.
we were waiting.
But is it It's just Spider-Man, right? Like if they're so confused, or is it because Sony's the issue there? Like
Make it
is that the
Doctor
problem?
It's
Well, I guess-
Spider-Man.
but
It's
It should be Spider-Man, but I guess they
Strange.
should also be Doctor Strange. And if maybe it should just be both of them.
Yeah,
I think Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Strange, and Mr. Fantastic are gonna be your new like Trinity.
I hope
That
so.
would
Yeah, and
go
especially I mean,
so hard.
if we were doing this the way that Marvel movies used to be made, where they set things up and they paid them off, they set up in Spider-Man in Avengers movies and now Spider-Man No Way Home, they've set up that Doctor Strange and Spider-Man relationship. And then they ended it, but there's still room for it to continue. Like
Right.
they've set that up and that should be the relationship moving forward. Right? That should be the Cap and Tony. The Tap and Coney, I almost said. That should be the Iron Man and Captain America. Right?
Yeah,
I like that duo. That's a fun duo.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Harper?
What?
He's like yawning.
We're not on a work Zoom call. You could just talk.
I came here to talk about The Walking Dead, though.
You what?
Okay, I came.
Can you hang
Oh,
some?
no.
By the way, can you hang some posters on that wall? You look like you're in an insane asylum. Put up like a
It does look
Walking Dead
very
poster. Put up
barren.
your Captain America poster.
It's hard
You
to
have all-
put up.
I know you have
posters.
that shit.
It's hard to put up posters when it's a
in
padded
reality,
wall.
I should be like,
Is that padded wall?
I should be like here.
That looks
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
All your
that's what I should be
dolls?
doing. Ignore all the boxes in the.
Rebuilding
I
a
should be
fort?
like this.
Are those
Hey,
more
you
hot
gotta-
toy? Is every single one of those boxes like a hot toy box with another Iron Man in there?
That maybe I should just not be in the show, and that should be the view. Ooh.
I mean, I'd
Oh,
like it
okay.
better.
Hey, you
Less
called me
distractions.
a giga Chad. I thought
Put
I was.
one of them in the
what'd
chair.
You did look pretty sleek when you joined.
I just whacked the fucking wall.
I wish you'd whack me.
It's the
Oh, I'd
Serpent
love to win.
Society. We're going to be in Captain America: New World Order. They've been cut apparently,
No, that was
Yeah.
my boy, Seth Rollins. He was a
Yeah.
wrestler. He's a wrestler, and he was. gonna
and
be
now
in it.
he's not going to be in it at all. So,
Is
so
Tyler the
yeah,
only person
Marvel.
upset about it?
yeah,
woke Marvel.
boo hoo.
Wait, so who's
Um,
the bad guy then? Just Rolk?
Rolk.
It's gonna be Harrison Ford.
Just
Wow.
81-year-old Harrison Ford? Okay.
Wow, you
Oh,
said
that CGI is gonna not be good, right?
No.
It was delayed, so maybe they give time.
Could you
to-
picture Harrison Ford's face like blown up?
But that's what I
just
mean.
red?
Do you want to see that? Do you want to see a
No.
big giant?
I wanna
Hulk
see Red
Harrison
Do you
Hulk,
guys
but not
remember when
like
Harrison
this.
Ford was a werewolf?
No, when was he a
No.
werewolf?
Yeah, Anchorman 2.
Oh yeah,
I have not seen.
He's
Anchorman
just
2.
like he like
Forgot
walks
about
out of
that.
nowhere and he's just like, when the full moon hits, and then he just turns into a werewolf.
forgot
It's bizarre.
about that. Okay. Thunderbolts has started filming, according to Forrest Pugh. So, yeah,
That's what he looks like as a werewolf. No, that's
This
an
is-
that's an American werewolf
vampire.
in London.
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
vampire stuff.
Why are we
I just
looking at
googled Harrison
American
Ford
Werewolf in
werewolf.
London?
That's what came
Look up Harrison Ford Anchorman 2.
He's technically
Holy
He's technically a were hyena.
That is
That's
really
what Ron
stretched.
Burgundy calls him.
A were what?
Where
A
hyena?
were hyena.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I
Hang
accept
on.
Going
that.
to
Man,
D&D
too.
creatures now. I saw
There's
that
no
movie.
pictures of this werewolf. They're trying to hide
I'm
it.
gonna get the clip.
It's the Disney woke media that's hiding it from me. I can't find it.
Thunderbolts. is
Oh my
filming this
God.
today.
Thunderbolts is filming now. Okay.
Are you excited for Thunderbolts?
I think I'll enjoy it, maybe, but right now I don't really have any
I'm
expectations.
so annoyed that they're the Suicide Squad. I'm so annoyed.
They're worse than that. Hey,
I
that guy
know.
does
No,
the same thing
they're-
as I do, but I do
They're
it
probably
better.
technically
times
better
5.
though, like power wise.
You guys
This is
got
great
room
for
in this battle
audio
for an
listeners.
old war horse? Mac Tannen, what are you doing here? You're too old for this. Well, you see, there's the thing. When there's an early moon,
Oh God.
I almost feel like a stallion again. He's on our side, right, Ron?
This is the Red
Is this
Hulk
a-
transformation.
Yeah, this
Is
is
this a
Red Hulk.
Twilight joke? What? That looks not bad.
Call Michael Jackson.
What? So what is Kanye
Just
doing
Kanye at the end.
How have you not seen this movie?
I've
Dude,
never-
I've
I've seen the first
Anchorman
one. I've never
2
seen the second
is
one.
the most insane shit.
I think Anchorman 1's the better movie, but 2 is
Oh,
really
it is.
funny.
I'm Ron
Might have
Burgundy.
to watch it.
That's crazy.
When
Damn.
there's an early
fuck?
moon, I feel like a stallion.
I was gonna watch Dune tonight, but I guess I'm watching Anchorman 2 instead.
Let's go.
The whole thing is like all these news studios, they have like a war in the middle of a park. Like,
Yeah,
it gets very fantasy like. I think Kanye was
Will
part
Smith
of
is there.
MTV. Yeah.
Cyclops is there.
From the X-Men.
Kanye West is there.
You mean Sonic's best friend?
Sonic's
Tails?
best friend is there. Yeah, man, he fell off hard. Oh, I guess he
Miles-
never
Miles
really,
Tails.
he never really got.
Miles
I feel like he's
Prower?
bigger. I feel like he's bigger. This might be something. He's bigger, at least like for kids, than he was when he played Cyclops. People like kids will look at him and go, "Oh, that's the guy from Sonic," but nobody
It's
remembers
true.
him from X-Men.
I remember him
I
from.
remember from X-Men. He died. He died in that lake.
Westworld.
He does die in that lake. She kisses him, he explodes.
God, that's so dumb. X3
I remember
sucks.
him from Hop.
It really does. Hop.
the
He is in
Easter
Hop.
movie.
But Hop, but Sonic, he got his lick back on Hop from Hop because he got to hang out with the CGI character. It was good.
Yeah.
I was
Hop
waiting
was
for
bad.
Harper to make a sexual remark about the word hop, like hop on or hop off. Or
I'm still waiting.
I was waiting on it.
Guess
I
what?
said he got his lick
Oh,
back from Hop.
Guess what, boys? Guess what? I did it a 4th time. When we finished Ahsoka, I turned to her and very earnestly went, "So what did you think of Ahsoka?" She went, "Yeah, I thought it," and I went, "Ahsoka on these nuts. It was good. Ahsoka on the
Ah.
whatever. What? Yeah.
And then she, what did she say to that?
Continue
I
the
have
story.
no recollection. Anyway, I want to talk Walking Dead.
We already talked about
You
it.
should have been on the first 10 minutes of the podcast, Dick.
I genuinely showed up like late,
When did
assuming that you
is it
wouldn't.
just one
Harper,
episode?
Harper,
Yeah.
what was the
Oh,
spot
okay.
that they went to at the end of The Walking Dead when they went to like that new town that was like fully like, you know, okay? Was that in
Commonwealth.
Ohio?
Was that Ohio?
In Ohio, I don't
Was
know.
that the
Maybe
state?
why?
Like not a state. Was it just
No, I'm saying like
the
didn't they
Midwest?
go to like the mid, like it was like central, like in the middle of like America, like it was
Yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like the Midwest, Wasn't it, like,
Commonwealth.
Ohio.
Was it Ohio?
I don't remember. You're the expert.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I did
Here.
not really
Harper-
think about where the Commonwealth was. Yeah.
Harper, what did you think of The Ones Who Live?
Oh, it was fucking awesome.
It was great.
It was
right,
fucking
moving on.
amazing. It's so good.
I see what you mean by like it feels like a movie. I love the
It-
dreams Rick has too. It's just
Oh,
it's
it's
wholesome.
genuinely
It's nice.
so. It's like, oh, they've put their whole Walking Dead ussy into it.
Wait,
bro.
okay.
It-
What happened to Rick last time? Like, when did we lose him?
He blew,
He
up
blew
a
himself
bridge.
up
Yeah,
on
it
a
looked like
But
bridge.
he
like,
blew-
what happened? Like, how did he separate? Like, where's Carl? Like, what happened?
Oh, does he know?
Oh,
Is Carl
does
dead?
he know? Does he
Carl
know?
dies in the show.
Maybe he might. He might.
I don't care. I don't need. Don't. I don't need. Just spoil it.
Why am I fucking goaded? Commonwealth,
in
Yo.
Ohio. Bro, I'm literally a
Dab.
fucking
Dab.
genius.
Dab, dude, dab, bro, do it. Dab.
He
Fuck
dabbed.
yeah, that was hard as.
That was
That
yeah,
was
that was
crazy.
You ever
pretty
seen
good.
Bill
Does
Gates
Carl
dab? That
die?
one clip where he goes like this?
But yes,
Yes.
Tyler, to answer your
Mm.
question, yes.
Yes,
Okay, you didn't need to
It
like.
is the-
I
but
didn't. I could. I'm okay
it's the
with spoilers.
biggest mistake in that TV show. Like
Doesn't he
they've
still get
botched
shot
it.
in the head? Does he shot in the head? Does he die from
Yeah,
that?
he does. Yeah, he doesn't.
he gets
No,
bit.
no, he gets. Yeah.
Yes. No.
So and that's
I
also
was,
the reason.
yes, he gets shot on the head. Like 2 seasons later, he gets bit.
he gets
Oh, he
bit
gets
and
shot.
dies.
Yeah,
Yes,
That's
Bill
lame.
Gates dabbing.
but
yeah,
yeah,
it's
the
terrible.
show,
But
the
it
show is
it
great.
ruined the direction of the show, Tyler, because like Andrew Lincoln left the show
Then you would think
basically
it'd go to
because of
Carl,
that.
right?
Yeah, because he was like, he said it was to spend time with his family, but it was like right after that season, he was like, okay, well, I'm gonna dip out of the show, and it was.
Oh,
was
you're saying
clear
it's
that it-
because they lost Carl. He had nothing. He had like
Yeah,
nothing
it was like
oh, I thought
just
you were
such-
saying that if Andrew Lincoln left the show should have gone to Carl, pretty much.
No,
Well,
Carl
sure.
died first.
That is exactly what should have happened, but that isn't what
Yeah.
happened. But anyway, he got helicoptered out of there in his last episode and brought to this mysterious place
But okay. Anyway,
by a lady named Janus. I know. Sounds like a
Okay, well,
She's
yeah,
part of the
good show.
trash people.
Good show.
Australians.
Anyway. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, damn.
This is news
I
that
love good
I'm.
ones. I'm doing good ones.
This is the last bit of news. I'm just so excited about it. There's a new Ultimate comic coming out.
Oh yeah, forgot about
The-
that.
The Ultimates. This is spinning out of Jonathan Hickman's Ultimate Universe #1. It's by Dennis Camp and Juan Frigris, I think is how you pronounce the last name.
Is he
But
doing
it's the
Iron
Ultimate.
Man? He's doing Iron Man, right?
I don't know. I
think
think
he's-
Iron
I think
Man's doing
he's-
Emma Frost, but I could be wrong.
Hey.
Oh,
Did not see that coming out of Hunter.
Yeah, what?
Ew.
Neither does
Oh.
anyone else. Anyway.
I think he did. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong guy, but I'm pretty sure he was drawing Iron Man, like the current Iron Man run.
The team is Captain America, Lady Sif, Thor, Wasp, Ant-Man, Doctor Doom, aka Reed Richards, and Iron Lad, aka Tony Stark. And they are trying to find other heroes because they have 2 years before the Maker returns, and they have to hurry
I love it.
before that. Which is
I
so
love it.
cool. It's such a good story, and I'm so excited. I like that it is like time runs out. Like they have a time limit here, and they have to hurry
Well, this
and
is-
assemble
This
a
is
team.
what I was saying in the chat. It's like in Ultimate Spider-Man issue 1, it says January. Issue 2, it says February, and we know we have 2 years until the Maker shows up. So you can count the months. There will be 24 issues until we see the Maker, at least like around there, unless there's some kind of time jump or something.
Yeah. And
It's
for
fucking
those
awesome.
who are unfamiliar, the Maker's like the biggest threat in this universe. He is frozen in a city, so he's not like Captain
did
America
draw
where he
Iron
can't
Man.
move. He is fully active in a city full of resources. He is preparing as well. We just don't know what he's doing in that city until 2 years is up
This
and
is
the
so
dome goes away. And
This is okay. So the quote from Dennis Camp: "The new Ultimates line is the most exciting superhero comics event in years, and it's humbling to be a part of it. We are reintroducing these classic characters and archetypes to be just as surprising and as vital as they were when they were first introduced. Our Ultimates is an evolution of not just the Avengers, but of the whole superhero team concept, from the grand and operatic to the small and personal. The Ultimates will feel like no Avengers or Ultimates comic before ever." And I believe him when he says that because he's fucking awesome at writing. So like just hearing him say, "Yeah, we're reinventing this whole shit."
It's
like
cool.
love it.
it is cool.
He says, "Yeah, I like that so much. This is gonna be so."
It's not just like, oh, hey, it's a new universe kind of thing. It actually has like a really good pitch and a really good story and a good team. Like,
yeah,
it has
the
everything
characters
to
are
make you
interesting.
want it.
Yeah,
Like it's not like, hey, it's Iron Man and Reed Richards working together like the Illuminati. This is Doctor Doom and Iron Lad. Like these are different versions of Tony Stark and
Yeah.
Reed Richards. It's so good.
and I just something about that being like just hearing that it's a story about Tony Stark and Reed Richards being the one to build the Marvel universe just sounds so fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like
But
that
we
sounds
also
so
know
cool,
like
man.
Reed Richards he's darker. He's Doctor Doom. He doesn't have the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and I'm
Tony Stark
wondering-
is destined to become Kang the Conqueror in this timeline.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this is what I was also wondering when we get this eventual Maker story, right? Like the event or whatever they're going to do we spin that off and do we then get the Fantastic Four out of that? Because my big question is, where are the ultimate Fantastic Four? Like, what is that going to be? Where is Victor Von Doom in this universe?
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
very curious about those questions.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
It's
so
interesting.
excited. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
They're cooking. They're cooking.
They are.
I was just
Sure.
thinking today about how like Hickman and Chichetto as a creative team on a Spider-Man book is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like what a ridiculously good team to put on a book.
I'm
crazy.
so excited. Yeah, I'm so ready for it, man. Like I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the news of the week. We also have comics and Sonic lore if you guys want to do that, or Harper if you want to keep talking Walking Dead.
I got about 10 minutes. So
Oh, buddy.
Sonic?
So there,
Do you
I
have
could
something?
literally me.
Do you
I
have
had-
something like a plan? Like
I had two plans. I was gonna ask you guys what you want to do. I could go back into the old encyclopedia and find something messed
look
up
like
to
a
talk
guy
about.
with a plan?
something
about
messed
Sonic
up
lore.
to talk about.
Something
I
Ken
have a great idea.
Penders.
I have a great idea. I say do Sonic lore now, and then when it gets to comics, JD and I can leave.
Even though I read comics this week. Fuck.
Yeah, but JD, what did you read really?
Jay Garrick the Flash and the Flash.
What?
Jay Garrick the
Two
Flash,
books.
which is the miniseries, and then the Flash, the regular series.
Oh, I thought you said. I literally thought that was a sentence that said Jay Garrick Flash in the flesh. I was like, is that a mini series that's out
Oh.
right now?
In
That would be a cool
flesh.
title.
That's
Look
disgusting.
at him. He's in an insane asylum.
Oh,
Is that
he's with
Eggman's
Harper.
grandpa?
He's Harper's cellmate.
No, that's
Is that
Eggman.
Gerald
That's
the robot?
Ivo.
Oh man, they got him.
I can
Hey
talk
guys,
about
what
that.
am I going to make the thumbnail this week?
Or another pitch. The games are also pretty dark and interesting, and they do wild things. I was gonna show you guys like a
Okay, wait. Quick thumbnail idea. Hunter as the Red Hulk with his mustache, but like really blown up and like really gross looking.
stretch.
He wouldn't have
Yeah,
the mustache
perfect.
if he was the Red Hulk. He
Perfect.
wouldn't have it.
Why?
No, but
why
we
would
have
Hunter-
to give
It,
him the mustache.
Yeah.
it, like,
Thunderbolt Ross
goes
doesn't have the
away,
mustache
you
when
know?
he's Red Hulk.
I know, but that makes no
That was the
sense.
joke of the Red Hulk. That
Exactly.
was-
I
it
never
was so
understood
stupid.
that. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Does
yeah.
it like go back into like his pores? And then
I don't know.
Ooh.
Does he rip
Imagine
it off?
Imagine if that happens in live
Does he
action.
rip it off?
We see him turn.
Well, I
Hulk.
just
Look,
just
it's
showed
'cause
you
it's a
exactly
mystery.
what the Red Hulk
be-
transformation
it's-
scene is
yeah.
going to look like. He's going to see the
because
movie.
it
and
was
say,
an
"I feel
early
like a
mystery.
stallion.
The question was, who is the Red Hulk? So it's like we got rid of his mustache. You don't know it's Thunderbolt Ross, but it's like, okay, where did the mustache go? Because he still has it when he's raw. Whatever.
I have a going back to
It's
Sonic
It's
real
going to be
quick.
CGI Red Harrison Ford. Like,
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a
No, you're right.
CGI 9-foot tall red Harrison Ford. This
No,
is
you're-
not gonna
you're
be
not
good.
wrong.
They're gonna make a
You're
hot
not
toy of
wrong.
that. They're gonna make a
Oh.
hot toy of that,
Oh no!
I hope it
Harper's
has
gonna
a
buy it.
mustache.
and it's
No,
also
no,
just
gonna
gonna be
buy-
called Red
It's
Hulk.
gonna be punching Sam Wilson.
I feel like a stallion. Wow, I don't think I'd ever thought about how stupid that's going to be.
He's
until
also
right
president. He's also president. He's president.
I mean, Harrison Ford, like in real life, is the same age as Joe Biden. So I mean,
But,
like,
that's,
we're
but he's
there.
not. But he's the Hulk.
Imagine if
That's-
Joe
I don't care what
Biden
his
was the
age
Hulk.
is.
So is Joe Biden.
That's true.
That's
Joe
what?
Biden is canonically like Gray Hulk. So
That's true.
he's Joe Fixit.
He's the immortal Hulk.
Tyler sent me a video the other day. It was like someone about like
ice cream,
asking Joe Biden a question, and he was like, just like ready to
gonna-
like deep throat. Yeah, he's just like, and they're like, Joe. He's
And
like, huh? So good. Oh no!
We'll put that with his other one.
the glizzy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to hit one real quick for us? For old time's
He
sake.
just did.
Yeah, I'll find it here. The other hold on, the other pitch before
How about
JD
that?
has to go here, which we might not be able to do anymore.
Oh, yeah,
110,
yeah, yeah.
110, 1 hour 10. The Sonic games are also pretty insane and have some weird lore and some wild things happen. I was gonna send you guys the intro to one of the games, but it is 6
Is
minutes.
it the one I
and-
seen?
6
Oh.
minutes.
But I was gonna like for YouTube watchers, I was gonna have it on the screen as well, so they can watch you guys. Just
That'd be
react.
cool.
What game? What the intro to what game?
Okay.
Sonic Unleashed.
Oh,
Let's do it.
I
This
think
will
I
probably be
think
the
I-
last thing before I
I
gotta
think I
go,
remember
so,
this though. I
yeah.
thought you were gonna do the intro to Shadow the Hedgehog because I
No, that
watched
one's
that
wild.
yesterday.
This is just showing that Sonic is actually a pretty cool character, but it also something happens near the end that's like, what the hell? This is a kid's game.
I say we watch it. I say we watch it. I say
Okay.
we-
How long
let's do
is it?
Can you
6
send it to
minutes.
us?
6 minutes is it's gonna be long for us to just
Could you do
watch
that,
on the-
JD?
Yeah. And then I got to go after that.
Okay,
Alright.
sending you guys now.
Are we all clicking at the same time? Is this how this is going to work?
Yeah,
Send
we're gonna
the
press
link. Here we
play
go.
at the same time from the
I like
very
that he's the
beginning.
thumbnail. He's just gold. He looks so
So
silly.
so for those quick lore recap, I'll do this in like 30 seconds here. Sonic has the Chaos
Here we
Emeralds.
go.
If you have all 7
Alright.
Chaos Emeralds, you could summon them and you become golden, where you're invincible except for electricity. Electricity could get rid of it for some reason, but you
Oh,
are
it's like Venom.
invincible. You can fly. You can go through. You can breathe in space. You can go through anything, but you're basically unbeatable unless you get hit with lightning. That's kind of like the supersonic lore. And this whole thing is Eggman wants to build an
Tattoo
amusement
looks good,
park.
Tyler.
Eggman wants to
you.
build an
It's
amusement
tails.
park above Earth because he wants to destroy Earth, so then everyone can't go to Earth anymore. They have to evacuate and live in his Disneyland.
Doesn't he fucking live on Earth? Why does
Yeah.
he want to destroy it so bad?
Because he wants to control everyone, but he can't control everyone on Earth because Harrison Ford will turn into Red Hulk. But
Aren't
if
you
he's
building an
in
amusement park
space-
for Hasbro? Are
Deal.
you Robotnik?
Yes, but if he's in space, he can create an amusement park where everyone's there and he can dictate everyone. But he also
guy's a
found this
fucking
rumor that
idiot.
there is.
But he's
a-
also the ultimate power in the
He
universe.
also believes that like Sonic's version of Satan lives in the center of the Earth. He's like, well, if I free Satan, then everyone will have to evacuate. Anyways, do you guys have it
All right,
loaded?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Sounds
on
when they
YouTube,
play.
you guys can
Give us a
watch
count.
it
Give us a
here.
countdown.
3, 2, 1, play.
Here we go.
So on
Gamer
YouTube, you guys can see this here. This came out in like 2008, I think. So
This sounds like Star Wars music.
I was gonna say, this is
literally
Star
the
Wars.
intro. This is. Oh, it is. No, that's a joke. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
I mean, they rip off literally everything.
this game is very, very cool in my opinion. Like Young Hunter was like, oh my god, this is hype. This is
Is this the werewolf?
Young
one?
Hunter's parents
It
were like,
might
"Hey,
be.
we're getting divorced." He's like, "But I got this game."
Yeah, it's
It's Sonic Unleashed.
my parents were screaming at each other in the background, and I was watching this. I was like,
guy's
"Let's
so
this
do
dude's a
it."
insane.
clown. Look at him.
Wait,
This is
he
hype.
doesn't have pupils.
Oh my god.
He wears glasses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't really see. He's wearing like sunglasses. But it's
Does
just showing
Sonic
that
have
like.
hands? Does Sonic have hands under his gloves?
Why are his robots
Yes.
fat too?
But we
I
never
just
see it.
realized that this is a great idea for YouTube, like when you put the clip in so that we're all reacting to it. But audio listeners, sorry.
Yeah.
Like, we're just reacting here. This is how
Sonic
the episode-
runs. Eggman's fat. He says fire.
Yeah,
just-
Sonic.
This is actually kind of sick so far.
Right?
This is
told you. Imagine being a kid watching this, and this is like your hero. It's like this is awesome.
This is your hero.
Why you little?
Yeah, but
Katie,
when did this
you're-
come out?
2008.
Okay, but we had Iron Man at that point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we had Iron Man and the Dark Knight, bro.
We
Where
have
were
Iron Man, The Dark Knight, and
We had
this.
Spider-Man 3 the year before.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Like,
Can't all
it's
be
just-
winners.
It's exciting, man. Like I had a good time with this game, and this game is pretty insane plot-wise, which you guys will see soon here. This is summoning the Chaos Emeralds to create Supersonic, where you're invincible.
Oh my god, the Infinity Stones.
But we're
were-
supposed to already know this, though, right? Like, this is
Yes.
established.
Whoa, he's
Yes.
Goku.
In the
Which
last
Sonic
game,
is this? Which number is this?
oh, this is like 10 or something. Like,
Jeez, Sonic X.
yeah, Sonic X is a TV show.
He can
Oh.
fly.
Yeah,
Fly now?
yeah, you
Oh
can
my
fly.
god, they
he's
fly
invincible.
now.
Hey, if
I mean,
there's
this,
a
is,
Leia
this
flying
literally
through space
this is
when
the
she
end
died?
of Captain Marvel. This is literally the end of Captain Marvel.
This is when Captain Marvel showed up in Endgame.
Yeah. Can you imagine it was
Essential.
Sonic that showed up? Super Sonic shows up.
Oh,
Our
mean
raiders
one
are
of those-
thinking
you
something
mean one of
entering
those
the
epic-
Something just severed the atmosphere. Super Sonic. Sonic, we could really use a hand.
Well, this is new.
Hi, how
Showing
about Peter
remorse,
Parker?
man. This is when you beg.
Hey, Peter Parker. Can I help you with that?
So now Eggman's begging for his life because if Sonic touches him, he basically burns to death.
I love.
Wait, he actually like will, but it would kill him.
I love
wait, so
that
you're
Hunter
telling me
had to
Eggman is
quote this
killable.
scene like 10
Yeah.
seconds before
I
we
know,
got
what a
to
dick.
it.
I-
Let us
I-
know.
I'm
that
sorry,
we
I'm
know.
sorry.
As if like we don't believe you. Like we believe you know this.
Okay, when was
He's
the
like
last
he's
time
so
you
excited
watched
right now.
this
He's
cutscene?
shaking.
You watched it like yesterday.
I haven't
or
watched this in
today?
a long time, so this is very nostalgic for me.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say you just watch it all the time.
His
Yeah.
mustache is just
Giant
disgusting.
dick.
That is a
big penis.
giant penis. Yeah. What the fuck is?
That was a meme for a while. Sonic's eyes going like wide there.
Okay.
That's the type of.
But
That,
is he
even
gonna
the memes are
Death
low
Star the
grade.
planet?
He's in the Death Egg.
Oh, he's in the Death Egg.
No, it's not.
Oh
but
shit!
It's like,
Yo,
So you-
are we
so-
gonna see
so
this?
you just-
Oh shit! He's doing it. Sonic,
The
you
penis has
failed.
finished.
Whoa!
It's Scarif, bro.
Oh fuck! I was
Cassian
literally
Andor's down there somewhere, bro.
This is sick.
You see,
that was actually beautiful looking.
see them on the
The
beach. like,
Eggman
hugging each
glasses.
other?
Wait,
Wait,
no,
like
he's
Doc
not-
Ock and Spider-Man
Oh
2.
my god, no!
Sonic the Hedgehog.
This dude
It hasn't
opened the
done this
Earth.
before.
Where's the U.S. government? Where's like the
This is-
nuclear bombs?
This
The
is
U.S. government's in
literally-
this game, and they talk about sending a nuke to space.
This is literally Eternals.
There's literally there's like the
What
U.S.
if Eternals
government's
was
like,
good?
the U.S. government's
Yeah,
like,
what
we
the
can
fuck
send
is
a nuke to
this? What is
space and
happening?
knock it out, and Shadow's like, but Sonic's up there.
Who
that's
gives
like
a
Batman
fuck?
v
I sent
Superman.
3 nukes.
What is this thing?
That's Dark Gaia, who's Sonic's version of Satan.
What?
Oh, he's turning into a werewolf
It's
now.
the werewolf.
Harrison Ford?
When there's a full moon.
Yeah,
Full
when there's a
moon.
moon.
Almost feel like a stallion. Oh
Wait,
my
so
god!
wait,
what?
he hasn't turned into a werewolf before,
No,
though,
this
has
is
he?
the
That's
first time. Yeah,
Oh shit!
first time.
Wait a minute. Wait a
First.
minute.
Satan is that
What
the,
happened to
is that the
Earth?
dude from Eternals?
All the
blew
diamonds
up
are black now?
Why
Wait,
does
wait,
his shoes
Earth-
have spikes on
did he
them
just
now? Were they
end
there
Earth?
before?
He ended many. He killed a lot of countries, as you could see.
But there's no way Earth survives this.
The whole game is Earth is dying.
What
and
is
you have to, like,
Eggman's
try to put
KD
it
ratio?
together.
Like, is he like, has he killed millions of people?
Bro,
This
he
is
hasn't
billions,
died.
dude.
Is Eggman Tarkin in this?
Is he worse
scenario?
than Hitler?
I think so.
Well, stats wise, right?
Right.
Stats wise, I can't believe I just said that.
Werewolf Sonic kind of
mustache
looks
wise
like
too, I
the
think.
original Sonic design that they got rid of for the movie and changed. He looks
This
like
is
the
sick.
cracked out Sonic.
yeah,
Did
it's
Eggman and Sonic ever team up?
Yes. I believe-
Sonic
I'm trying to think
Unleashed.
when that-
Wow.
That's the intro.
That's hard.
That
Holy
was-
shit.
That was fucking
So
crazy.
like half the Earth population just died because they cracked the Earth open. And
How does he
Eggman's just
win?
like, haha, my amusement park.
Yeah.
How does Sonic
That's-
win?
The final boss, you fight God.
But
What?
then what happens to Earth?
Earth is just like scattering.
Puts
to
a big
pieces.
band-aid on it.
Why does the Sonic lore keep reverting back to genocide? Why is that just the status quo in Sonic?
I
Is
like that you can't even
billions
fucking
die?
comment on this because YouTube kids, god damn it.
Yeah, this is for actual children. Yeah. Wow. Where's Tails? Is he all right?
Tails, yeah, he was in his plane when it happened. You find him, he's like, what the hell was that?
He's still on Earth though.
Yeah, he was.
That doesn't really help if he's on a plane. The planet exploded.
Yeah.
Oh, the
like,
cricket's on. Shit.
like the final boss you fight that big thing, and it looks scary. Here, I'll put an image on the screen here for YouTube, but I'll send you guys.
You
a
actually gonna
picture
do
here.
this?
No, watch, he's not gonna do it.
No, I will. I'll
It's
put
just
a-
gonna be us like,
Hey, I will put-
that looks crazy.
Who made runs? Someone made runs.
It's
Oh,
like a
also,
kaiju fight.
Okay, this is interesting. Real quick. I guess they just cast Perry White. I guess
Oh,
Who?
for a Super.
Who's it?
Wendell Pierce.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Anyway, I guess they cast Perry White.
that's pretty
But
right.
what does this Gaia thing look like?
I just sent it in a chat. It looks kind of scary for like a children's game, but this is the thing you fight. You have to
Wendell Pierce?
shoot out his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Says he's
okay.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Cool. He's from The Wire.
I mean,
I've
I
never seen
don't-
this man before in my life.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
He's
but-
in Horrible Bosses.
Well, he's gonna be a pretty good boss this time. Oh God. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why is there a city walking?
Yeah, that's light Gaia.
It's a city?
There's like the god
the
of
fuck
light
is
and
this?
the god of life and the god of death. Yeah, it's actually a little thing in the city, like a little guy in the city.
So the original concept for Sonic was a game where a blue hedgehog was fast and collected rings, right?
Mhm, yeah,
And
it
the
was supposed to
objective was like a 2D
rival
scroller.
Mario.
Mhm.
It
Yeah,
was like a 2D scroller where he collects rings.
yeah.
And then it turned into like a full fucking lore of like genocide, suicide, rape, what
And
else?
just horrible things.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
terrible,
the,
terrible
the worst
things.
things you could think of happen.
Child death.
You're in it, Hunter?
Urine?
I said you're in it?
You're in it. Horrible things. Are you in?
Horrible
Do you, would you want to be in Sonic?
I mean, if they're filming the movie at my place, yeah. At
No,
my
I mean,
place,
like
in
in
my
the
house.
universe. Do you want to be in the universe?
Oh no, I die.
I'm subway surfacing this fucking podcast with cricket. in the
I think
background.
you'd be Eggman. Like you'd be of the Eggman.
Ooh.
you think
You'd be like
you could be
Ivo's son.
Snively? You be Snively.
Snively, his nephew.
Yeah,
I know the
Snively.
lore.
What is his last name? Robotnik.
Yeah.
Hey, Hunter, can we
go.
talk about Walking
Fan
Dead when
cast.
it's done? I would really like to talk about it on this show.
Yeah.
All right, well, I
I'd
gotta
like
go.
that.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thanks, JD.
Me too.
This guy. Stay for 5 seconds, Harper.
Okay. Yes, I'm here.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I
I'm
know
good,
you're
man.
afraid
How
to
are
talk
you?
about your feelings when JD's around.
Yeah,
Well,
he's a
he
scary
just
guy.
scares me because he's such a man and I'm just a little frightened boy.
Oh gosh.
You can let it out.
I
now,
did what you
Harper.
could never do, by the way, Harper. I'm
You
catching up on
resisted the
World's Finest.
Oh, I thought you were going to say resisted the temptation to get another hot toy now that you got your Batman one.
Oh, I wish I could show you. It's like right there.
I would
Yeah, I
love
mean, you
to. I
could.
would love you to.
But
Can you
I
show
have
me
to
a
go
tattoo?
grab it and then it falls.
I assume you've
and-
shown the audience the tat.
I kind of.
Yeah, we kind of did the Tails tattoo.
It's fucking sick. It's
Sonic
cool.
with a gun.
About
It's cool.
Shadow.
I want to say like 3 years ago, Tyler and Harper were both
Wasn't
talking
3
about
years
getting
ago.
tattoos. Maybe 2 years ago.
Wasn't 3 years ago.
This
About
is a while ago.
This tattoo was May.
was a while
I
ago.
talked about it in May.
You get not that one specifically. You guys were talking about getting like the Doctor Strange, like
The
Oh,
Doctor
yes, I
Strange
do remember that.
Window of the
Sanatorium
Worlds
window, yeah.
and
But then,
the
I thought of not
Ascendancy
getting it
one.
because it just looks like a
basketball.
just
Yeah.
like a basketball.
It does look like a basketball. Yeah, it does. We had
guys were
this.
both
I
talking
do
about
remember
it.
this whole conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. Because people would just be like, "Oh, who's your favorite team?" And be like, "It's, I don't know, shit."
The
All right,
Lakers.
It's yeah.
I
Defenders.
guess. But Tyler, you finally got a comic book tattoo. Tyler or
Yeah, it
Harper,
hurt. I was bleeding.
what are you doing? Oh, were you?
You know the one that I want to get. I want to get the chess ascendancy symbol, which is like the circle with all the little circles rimmed around it.
The 10
like
rings.
like Thrawn's people. What is it called?
Yeah, it's the chess ascent here. I'll find it.
Is it the 10
Jeez.
ring symbol from Iron Man 1
Would you get the 10
It's a-
rings on your neck?
going around?
Oh, this is a cool logo. Where'd you get?
Yeah, that one. That one.
Where are you getting it? Where
Oh,
would
Dr.
you-
Manhattan.
Probably tip of my dick.
You should do like Dr.
So-
Manhattan.
Yeah.
On your
Like I do it on
There's
the
gotta be
show.
someone out there who read Watchmen and got the Dr. Manhattan symbol tattooed on their head.
I don't know.
There
if there
has to
is.
be. No, there has to be. People out of people in the world ever.
Yeah. I feel like
Someone
that
has that
person
tattoo.
didn't read it, but watched the Snyder movie instead.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe. Would you
But
would you
Harper,
would you
are
not
you
get the
gonna?
10 rings on your neck though? That'd be awesome.
If I have to.
You do.
Would you get the tattoo that all the Avengers movie like the actors got? You just join their crew?
I think if anyone has gotten that in real life as like a tribute to them getting it, I think you're a fuckwit. That's crazy.
Oh my god,
Can
what
you
about
imagine?
the
Suicide Squad.
squad
Yeah.
tattoo? Yeah, the Suicide Squad one.
That's
It's like
so,
the
that's even
skulls
worse.
and-
Yeah,
That's-
no.
Yeah,
They had
that'd be awesome.
promotional tattoos where it's like if you get this tattoo, you get it for free. I remember that day in like
Of what?
2016. They had something
Yeah.
with a
Well, 'cause
bunch
that
of
movie
shops
was
in the
weirdly
States.
sponsored by Big Tattoo. I mean, you saw the Joker.
Yeah, but they're just like if you get one of the skull like PNGs that they made, like the vectors, they're like it's free if you go to one of these locations, and there's like hundreds of locations, and people would lining up outside the shop to get a Joker skull tattoo that said
That's
damaged on it.
Jeez.
Fucking
There are
crazy.
hundreds of people out there, maybe even thousands, with Suicide Squad 2016 tattoos that they got before the movie came out.
Or Hunter, what's your least favorite tattoo that you have?
Oh, I kind of
Do you regret any?
No, I mean I think the BBS one's funny now.
But
Oh, that's
you
yeah, that one is
recently in the
terrible, yeah.
chat said that you think those movies maybe you're starting to realize they're bad.
Yeah, but
I would
So
get that removed.
I mean, I'm the
that's-
kind of
yeah,
guy
that's
where
on you,
if I
though.
think of a tattoo, I'll get it that day, kind of thing. Because I don't.
You really like that?
Yeah.
You know,
You're
like,
a-
see
you're
a-
a
Bro,
you
look
ever
at this.
see-
stupid
Look at this.
man.
See this?
No, yeah, I know.
It's a
Yeah,
pumpkin.
but that one's
that's-
cute.
It's a pumpkin that says, "I ain't gonna let it get to me." You know what that means? It's
No.
the first
meant-
lyrics to a Knuckles rap in Sonic Adventure 2 because I think it's hilarious. It's he's in a
Holy
pumpkin
shit.
area and the song's like, "I ain't gonna let it get to me."
Holy shit!
I think it's
That's
so
pretty
funny.
bad.
I thought it was
Oh
so
my
funny.
god!
And
I feel like an old
Wow.
man. Like I
That
genuinely
feels like
feel
when you told us the
I'm
scourge
like
thing, where I'm just like
that's on your
"Ugh."
body.
But
Yeah,
I think it's funny, and I
it's
am
like CM
nostalgic
Punk.
to it.
CM Punk gets tattoos. The wrestler, he gets tattoos. Like he described, remember, he's like, I have an ice cream bar on my arm because I like ice cream. I'm just like, I guess if you're that type of guy, like,
I
why
am that
not?
type
But
of guy.
I could never do that. He's got a Pepsi logo on his arm
Oh,
because he likes.
I
Pepsi.
wouldn't do that. But
Would you ever
like,
get the Marvel logo? You know what's the corniest
No.
tattoo I would get? I'd probably get the numbers 616. I think that'd be fun. It's corny, though.
Dude, it is fucking everywhere. Like, you know, when you do you know you're like okay, I guess I'll just use this example, but like if like a number sticks in your head and then you just see
Yeah.
it like
Or
everywhere
it's
all the
like
time.
like 3 letters on, like I always see that what the fuck are they called? License plates here always are LBJ. I always notice this.
Yeah,
I know what you mean,
616
yeah.
is that. It's, I mean, unfortunately, it's 616 and 911. Every time I check the time, it's
911.
911. Sorry, but like I was playing Uno at work, and I had 3 cards in my hand. Wasn't looking, didn't have them in order, and it was fucking 616. And I was like, how is it happening again? Like I
It's hard.
can't avoid it. It's so
I
weird.
think I would get that tattooed though. I think I mean
it's fine.
I mean I was gonna say I like it enough. It's like literally everything that I care about in the world is that
Yeah, like,
universe.
all
616.
of my tattoos are things that I like, of course. Like I have a Dungeons and Dragons tattoo. I have the
it Thor's
Batman
hammer
symbol.
you have?
Yep, Thor's hammer there.
The
I got the
Mjolnir?
Master Sword from Zelda. So like,
Uh-huh.
it's all things that I like. I'm not gonna get the Pepsi logo or anything like that.
Yeah, but do you like Pepsi?
Yeah, I prefer Coke.
Okay, so you like Pepsi. Okay, well then you get the Coke logo then.
Yeah, if I'm at a restaurant, I'm like, I'll get a Diet Coke. They're like, is Pepsi okay? I'm like, we'll go somewhere.
I'll get water. Yeah, I'll get water.
Like, can we go somewhere else? So, you know, I don't regret any of them. And
would you get like? I was gonna say, would you get the Superman logo? But I guess you technically have it though.
Yeah.
I think I would get like on my chest.
Here we go. Let's see it. Look at it.
Oh, that's terrible.
Upside down. But yeah.
If you seek his monument, look around you.
I have like
the
a
worst
city
thing I've
on this
ever
leg.
seen.
I think it's upside down. But
What is that?
The city skyline with the words "escape" underneath, because Sonic Adventure 2, the first level is called City Escape.
Oh my god.
You're a foolish boy.
Because I have money and I'm like, I'll get tattoos because my dad's always been covered, so I've always been around like tattoos.
Yeah,
I have
dad
2
has, like-
tattoo ideas. 2
My dad has
tattoo
Goofy,
ideas.
like,
Either.
from
Oh no, I've done the balloons.
2 tattoo ideas.
I've got 2 of them.
Would you be scared
either
if you heard balloons popping behind you when that happened?
I want I hear you talk to fish across my chest, or
Yeah.
you should probably move on my
You should
forehead.
probably move. I was
Or-
thinking you get just the Aquaman arm like sleeve.
Oh
sword
yeah,
and tattoo.
Yeah, some of Momoa's like Hawaiian
Oh, yeah.
tattoos.
That would be sick.
Oh, Harper, you get I heard about
think
you,
you should-
didn't think
I
you were
think you
real,
should-
and I'll
Didn't
get
think you were
I'm real when
yeah.
it's
It's useful, yeah.
But you squeeze them like really small so that they somehow fit onto your fingers. I didn't.
I
heard about
about-
you. Didn't think you were real.
What
I'm real when it's
is useful?
across your knuckles. That'd be awesome.
JD said he was gonna get a Flash tattoo when I first met him. That was,
Well, wouldn't that just the Flash logo? Like that's
Yeah, just the
that's
Flash
kind of
logo.
cool, I guess, right?
he was gonna
I
get.
mean,
it,
you like
think,
if you like the
right
Flash
here.
enough, then yeah, why not?
And he does.
I love Rocket. I
Yeah.
love Rocket, so I
Yeah.
got Rocket.
Do you
know?
have the feeling now that you have one, you just want more? and
Yeah.
more?
Okay. So I think about it, I'm like, oh, what else could I get?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know though.
I
But
have that
maybe I
feeling.
could see it. I could definitely see it. But I'm also like, I don't think I am the type of person to get like a Superman logo, even if I love Superman. I just feel like it's like, I don't know.
You say that, but
I
wait
think
for
about
that new
this.
movie to come out, and you'll be like,
It's true.
like,
Never mind.
you'll have it on your chest, like,
Yeah,
full
like,
But you know how
size.
we talked about this actually earlier on the podcast. You know how Brandon Routh's logo has the little Superman logos in it?
Mm.
I'll just get a million little Superman
Oh
logos
no!
on my skin.
And you don't moisturize it or anything, so it
Yeah.
just heals so poorly.
Like
you look like
Killmonger.
I
I look like
Killmonger,
Killmonger.
but they're
Yeah,
ashes.
exactly.
Just get it
Yeah.
all everywhere.
Superman logos. Or you know he's got one on the back of his heel. I'll get one on the back of my heel. Just a giant Superman logo. But I don't think I could get
Wrapped
one. Maybe the
around.
Batman logo. Or maybe like I thought like the Riddler's question mark from the Batman would be sick, I think.
Oh, that's
yeah.
kind of cool.
Like on
That's
the
kinda,
like on
yeah.
the fingers or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's
or
cool.
Miles's logo, I would think, like from the movie, the spray paint one.
Yeah, the spray painted one. Yeah.
My
I
dad
think
has
about
that
stuff
one.
like that, but I don't think I could get like
Your
Superman.
dad has.
I don't know
Of course,
why.
your dad has.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I said my dad has Goofy, like from Mickey Mouse on his leg.
It's funny.
What other Goofy would you be talking about? Like,
Well, I don't know. I'm
From
just
Mickey
saying.
Mouse.
From Mickey Mouse. But yeah, I mean, he's got it. He likes it. He likes Goofy, so.
But Harper, I'm waiting.
He's a goofy
I
guy.
think you would look really good if you had sleeves.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably look good.
How about you just get every
I think
character
it
in The
fits
Walking
you.
Dead?
It would fit me.
Or how about you?
Every
you,
cat, yeah.
you get like a what is the arm he loses? He loses the right hand.
Right
get
hand
a-
in
just
comics,
get-
left hand in the show.
Okay, so get the comic book one and just get bandages tattooed all over this hand, so you can pretend like. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like fake
This is
stitches.
yeah. People do that though. People get like stitches where it looks like their hand has been reattached.
Yeah, I've seen
Silly.
those.
That's
you
silly.
know.
It's silly. I think that's silly.
I know a guy who has like it's like his arm is opened up and there's like metal bones. It's like okay.
Okay.
Is that a
I'll
reference
get,
to whatever that Will Smith robot movie was? iRobot.
Yeah, I'll get like the Thing. I'll just get like a bunch of rocks drawn.
Fuck
Look
yeah.
look like I'm craggly made of.
What about Doctor Doom's mask just on your face?
Yes. Oh,
Fuck.
but this is what I mean. There's got to be someone who has like something like that, right?
Probably.
I would
world?
never do a face tattoo.
Or like you know how like Apocalypse has like those things that like lead from like his from like the
Yeah,
bottom
it
of his
like
chin
goes
to his
down.
lip.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's got to have that.
Or the
like
Joker
Thanos' little-
smile.
Thanos'
Thanos
little
lines.
slits. Like someone has to have that.
I mean,
I know that like there's indigenous cultures that have something like that, but I mean like because of Thanos.
Yeah, usually indigenous cultures just do like the one line, I'm pretty sure.
But some of them have multiple lines.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I was watching True Detective and I was like, they must be referencing Thanos here.
It's like an indigenous thing.
Yeah.
I understood you meet him in real life. It's like I
Yeah.
get what you're doing.
I
here.
get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I like Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you read Johnny Cates' run by chance?
Did you read Infinity Gauntlet actually? I don't know. I don't know what else. I mean, like I said, like I think the Miles logo would be cool. I could see myself getting Rob's Batman logo. I love that movie, dude.
Yeah, I don't think that logo is.
Get it
fucking
with
sick as
red?
Fuck.
Yeah.
And get some red
I'll
in that
get-
because red.
Yeah, get a
stays
red
very
one.
I'll
Yeah,
get
that's a good
El
idea.
Rata-Lada.
Mhm.
Oh god.
Because
Red
color
does-
does fade, but except for like grayscaling or red. Red
Yeah.
stays very bright. I got this like 7 years ago or something, and still
What is that?
That is a very bright red.
it is Smaug what he first looked like when J.R. Tolkien drew it in the Hobbit.
Really? I couldn't
that's
tell.
cool.
A dragon over a mountain. I wonder who that
Well,
could
Tyler asked what it
Oh,
was.
they're connected? Or the mountain and the Smaug are connected?
Misty mountains.
That is cool. Oh, I just realized you have a D20 on you.
Dungeons deep.
I don't know about that D20 tattoo. Man. When did you get that?
Because I play D&D 3 times a week.
That was
said
beautiful,
when.
Hunter.
Oh, I got this 3 years ago.
What was your first one?
I got a
This is
little
a
mind
real
flayer
interview.
there too. You
This is
know
a real
mind
interview.
flayers now because you played Baldur's Gate. There's a mind
Yeah.
flayer.
Hunter, I would genuinely enjoy watching all the Middle Earth movies with you.
I don't like Hobbit Part 3. I think it's awful.
Hobbit part, dude, Battle of the Five Armies is fucking awful.
Okay,
but,
yeah,
like,
I was gonna
we would
say
have
Hobbit
fun.
one.
Yeah,
Like the first one
that'd
is
be a good watch
okay,
party.
The second one is really good, and the third one is garbage.
It's
Fuck off,
so bad.
balloons!
Because the last movie they had 2 chapters left in the book or something like
Yeah,
that.
no, it's awful, and it's
So
like
it's
just CGI fucking like Billy Connolly.
You're just
like,
watching like a video game cutscene, but it's not.
It's the
entertaining.
worst.
Mhm.
Worst. That was the most American you ever sounded.
It's it's.
But
the,
Lord of the
I have
Rings
to go
is
back
perfect.
to Lori, back to Carl.
Gotta go back to my wife.
Yeah, go
Harper,
back
I
to-
wasn't going to reveal that I watched The Walking
Lucille,
Dead on this
Lucille.
podcast, and I was going to
Yes.
reveal to you if you weren't a sleepy Joe. I was going to reveal to you that by just saying, "Well, I'm going to take this large pizza and go eat it by myself." I was just going to try to quote this dream sequence there to you.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Unless
Are they
you
gonna do more of
you
this?
lunch every
Like
week.
Walking Dead? Like, what is the is this the end of the Rick Grimes saga?
Probably.
Potentially, I don't know, but it's crazy.
But if
it's
it does
full
well,
on.
they'll probably make more, right?
Yeah.
Probably,
Are
yeah.
they gonna kill Andrew Lincoln's Rick? Do you think ever?
Are they gonna kill Andrew
I
Lincoln?
don't know. He does feel borderline bulletproof, like because he's such a cultural like the amount of hype that like was generated by his return and this and like the reception to
What is
this
up with
show.
that
I'm like,
bug, dude? That
it
bug
really,
is
yeah, it's
extreme.
fucking annoying me.
Australia.
It fucking die. Uh, yeah, it's no, not you, Hunter. Well, at some point we all have to. But anyway, besides the point, you've got Sonic stickers in your drink bottle, dude.
No, it's Tom and Jerry. That's Tom and Jerry.
Oh god.
You
I'm so,
almost, you
dude,
almost
I'm
got
so
triggered.
sorry. I was like, wow, okay.
It's Tom
Wow.
and Jerry.
But you
Come
would
on.
get a Tails one if you saw one, right?
But yeah, the hype with Rick in this show like makes me feel like he is the show, and like once he's done, like I don't think
He is The
anyone's
Walking
tuning
Dead.
into. Yeah, he is the. I love that line when Rick Grimes says he is the Walking Dead
I
and
am
points
the
to
Walking
himself.
Dead.
I am the Walking Dead.
We are the Walking Dead.
That'd be so weird.
Just hearing his voice
That would be
again,
so
him
cool.
talking, it just made me very nostalgic. Because I stopped
Yeah, no,
the episode Rick left. That was my last episode.
It was
So-
yeah, exactly.
Seeing him again
he's-
years later makes me like, oh, I miss this
He's
guy.
just
and
he
his
has not
crybaby
missed a
face.
fucking beat, bro. He's so good. Like when that dude is trying to recruit him and be like, you can like make this place better, and he's like, I've tried to escape 4 times. I did this, and he holds up his fucking like chopped off arm. You're like, hell yeah, dude, you did that. I love that Rick Grimes like cut off his own head to escape and didn't escape and doesn't give a fuck. Like, doesn't care.
Like
But has he
10
done-
minutes later, you see
like-
him going for a jog.
So I haven't
He's
really
like-
read or I haven't really watched the show. Has he done the type of shit that he did in the comic? Like the type of like
yeah.
malicious, terrible
Yes.
things?
You bit
Yes,
a guy's
like,
cheek
he
off or
bought-
ear off or something like that.
He's borderline more feral in the TV show because, like, during the, you know, where are you at, Tyler? Like, are you up to Negan and all that in the war?
No.
Okay, because like in
The
that,
bottom
he's
of the
like,
second book, the end of I finished that. I'm
He's-
literally halfway through.
he's very like leadery during like all out war in the comics, like with Negan. Like it really is like Negan's community and Rick's community, and they're the figureheads of it. But in the show, like Rick is just a feral animal, so they like show up to the saviors, and Rick's like, "Hey guys, we don't want to fight. We're here to talk." And then he just like grabs an AK-47, mows them all down, and then like hacks a guy to pieces with his hatchet. It's just like lost it completely.
But is it
Granted,
as
his
like
son had died at that point, so
because in the book it's like, it's this decline where it's like, oh, he's going insane. Like this is
Yeah.
driving him crazy. It's the same thing.
oh no, TV show Rick is far more insane. Far more.
Okay. But is it like
He's-
cool or is it like
Yeah,
tragic?
no, it's cool. It's cool as fuck.
But I mean, like, has it because in the book I get this feeling, I don't even get the feeling. It's obviously portrayed that like Rick he's wrong, he's going insane. This is a tragedy.
Yeah,
we're
but-
watching the downfall. Is it
but
like
it's
that
like
in the
a-
show?
It's a this arc. It's a
Yeah. Well, I'm saying
yeah.
I'm saying is
Um,
that like is it like that in the show?
Yeah, a lot of like the big moments that you've seen, like a lot of the TV show is weirdly accurate. Like regarding Rick stuff, it's pretty much like spot on to the
Mhm.
books. Like
Besides the hand
I
thing.
assume you've gotten up to the whole bite the neck out of the dude and spit it out.
Oh yeah, that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
happens
that
in the
like
show.
that in the show is exactly that. And like, I mean, granted, these dudes are threatening to, do terrible things to Carl, and so Rick's he just goes feral mode. But like in the no, it's in both the comics and the TV show. It's like Abraham in the TV show and Michonne in the TV show and Abraham in the comics. But like they're about to kill the last one, and Rick's just like, no, he's mine, and then just
Yeah.
walks up and guts him. It's fucking crazy.
Totally forgot Abraham had such good casting.
He was excellent. Yeah.
He was so
Yeah,
I forget his name, but yeah,
It's
he was.
interesting.
I love when they get to
Michael Cudlitz.
yeah,
Lex
Cudlitz.
Luthor.
oh yeah,
yeah.
Lex Luthor. Super
Yeah, that's right. He's too.
for some reason. I love I used to watch Talking Dead. for some reason.
Yeah, yeah,
After every
yeah.
episode. But when they first get to that place where Diana runs it in like the neighborhood area.
Who's Diana?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're just like, this is a safe place. It's run by Diana. You can stay. And Abraham just yell, who's Diana?
Who's
When they're
Diana?
talking,
Yeah,
then they
This-
brought that
is-
clip
is
back,
this-
and they
is this
photoshopped
new
like him
show
eating
lore
like a
heavy?
turkey leg.
Is this new show lore heavy?
Yeah.
No, it's genuinely like
Oh yeah, you can
Rick.
watch it.
Rick left the main show, and Michonne is out there looking for him. That's all you need.
There's a recap at the beginning that's like 3 minutes.
I
or
might
something.
need it though. I mean, eventually, where are they going to go with this show?
I don't know.
Michonne,
Negan's still
okay,
alive? They
I
kill
feel
Negan
like
in
you
the
can
show?
watch this and then go
Rick
back.
is believed to be dead by his entire family, but
Well, yeah.
there's rumors that he's alive. So Michonne goes out to find him. This episode that came on, this one episode, is just about what Rick's been doing. You don't need to know anything; just know that he's Rick Grimes.
Yeah, that's it. It's a new story. It doesn't have any of the baggage of the
Interesting.
main show except for who
Rick
the
and
two
Wait, where did
characters
the?
are.
Okay, here's a question. Here, where did the show end?
Season
know.
11 with the same
but
arc
like-
that,
but
that
like, what
ended in the
happened?
comic. So it's the same arc. that's at the
comic
end of the-
spoilers.
Yeah, it's comic. I won't actually spoil what
But
happened. But
Rick's
it's the
not
same
there and
arc.
stuff. Like,
Yeah, it's the so in the comics, right? The Rick
spoiler.
leadership stuff kind of hits like all-time high in the last arc stuff. That's good shit. And in the TV show, he's just not there, so it's Daryl.
oh,
and it
interesting.
just doesn't fucking work
Hey,
at all.
if Daryl dies, we riot.
If Daryl does, you're right. Yeah,
Did
exactly.
they-
Are you
What
excited
did they
for-
do with Negan in the show?
Isn't he in
Same
New York?
thing they do
Face?
with exactly the same thing they do with Negan in the comics. So
He's
just
in
Oh,
New York, I think.
oh well, he's in okay. That didn't happen. That's new. He's in New
This is
York with
fascinating.
Maggie.
Yeah,
That's
with
new.
Maggie. Yeah, they're doing their own thing.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's good. I guess we could just kind of end the podcast here, and we can do comics next week, maybe.
Well, I mean, Green Arrow was good, and that was all I read. Oh, how about this though, Harper? I want you to see the new Iron Man armor. I don't like it.
Fucking hell.
Harper,
Yeah.
new Iron Man armor. I don't like it.
I don't hate it.
It's
all
all
right.
right. Like,
I'm usually more critical of these
Emma,
kind of
Emma
things.
though,
It's all
she's
right.
got thoughts. What
Okay.
did she say there? She says, gasp.
Tony built an Iron Man armor for the 300th time.
It's because he's
I-
actually
I-
going to protect her. He goes, "Don't you dare touch her," because I guess he actually likes her now.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it, so I guess we're on the opposite sides here.
Excellent. Okay.
Dark Side, though. What do you think of this guy?
Cool.
This is
Looks
the best
crap.
Dark Side's ever been written ever, I think.
Is that true?
about
Jack
Darkseid
Kirby
War?
wrote Darkseid. Pretty
Bro,
well.
he barely does. He just walks. All he does is walk, and everyone hits him, and he doesn't care.
But
It's
doesn't he say
awesome.
cool shit? I saw him say a cool line.
He said all of his lines of dialogue are great. Batman
Mark Waid's
screaming
on
the whole
something.
time.
I know
Alright,
he's like
goodbye.
gotten older, but he is on something. Oh, he's leaving.
Goodbye. Right.
Oh well, we'll go too. Because
Well,
I
what does
want
he
to
say?
talk.
What does
I want
Darkseid
to
say
talk
real
about this
quick?
with JD too. Okay, I'll say.
Okay. Well, that'll be next week. Sweet.
Harper also says this too in real life.
Oh, here we go.
You appear to have something I desire. Relinquish it, he says. Green Lantern and Wonder Woman charged him, and he says, "The bloodthirsty Amazon and the night ablaze. Your careless ferocity makes fools of you. For war is a cold game. Colder yet is the grave." And he just like
That's awesome.
knocks them out.
Colder
That
yet
is
the grave.
colder yet
That
is the
is sick.
grave. It's pretty
Oof.
sick.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
All
All
right.
of his lines are good.
On a
All right, yeah. Well,
scale
I want to
undreamt
talk
of.
about that.
Did you
with-
seriously just say hitherto undreamt of? Are you
Are you
seriously,
seriously
leaning
leaning
on
on
the
the
cauldron of the
cauldron of the
cosmos? Ching! I'm going to allow that. It's the best movie ever made. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Infinity War after this. All
Yeah,
right.
it's-
let's watch Infinity War.
All right. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week sometime. We'll figure it out. Maybe.
Bought up-
I
If-
won't be. I
Thought you
won't be
bought a
here.
book.
Well, why?
Because I won't be here.
Talk about your. Are you killing?
No. 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 No, I'm not.
Goodbye.